Young Amigo.
It's good.
In the house. What's going down, man?
Much. Yeah.
Back at you with another episode of MuZi and Migo. What's been going on in the sports world? We see the Colorado got their head drugged today, huh? Colorado, yeah, they got that head drugged today, man. Hey, it is what it is. Deion took it like a champ, though. He said, "Hey, no excuses. Good old fashioned ass whooping." That's what it was. Wasn't nothing else we can do about it, man. We never had a chance to win from the beginning, which is true. They didn't. They didn't have a single chance to win. After that,
terrible.
He said after that, that fake, they did a fake punt. Their first punt was like a fake punt. Successful, got the first down, and it was all uphill from there for Colorado. It was very, very hard for them to come back from that. I don't see how they could. And everybody says that there's a talent gap. You know, Deion says there's no talent gap, but obviously there's a talent gap on that O-line and that D-line, nigga. Shit. Talent gap my ass, nigga. When you get sacked 7 times, nigga, there's a goddamn discrepancy, nigga. Shit. What do you mean?
And you got one of the most athletic quarterbacks and he getting sacked 7 times. Like, like he got to get the ball of the ball quicker, but the O-line just sucks because all they are is nothing but skilled receivers. He doesn't know how to recruit linemen yet.
Oh, is that what that is? So the O-line for Colorado is skilled receivers? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, you saying that's all he got that's worth something is skilled receivers.
Right.
Got you. I mean, I just think that comes with time, though. He wasn't going to draft. He wasn't going to get all the best players through the portal at once. You know what I mean? I think that just comes with time. And it's best to start. Well, I say it's best to start with your dynamic players, dynamic positions, because that might not be the best road for a wholesome team. You know, you might want to start with your offensive line and build around that. But I think for the flashy purposes of the trying to get attention on your school and on the games and shit, yeah, you're gonna want the flashy players first. Let's start there. And if you can win 3 games in a row like they did, convincingly, with just that, hey, you had a good start for me.
That's what I was trying to tell my homies. I was like, he built the team how the Rams built their team when they had when they won the Super Bowl. They're like, they weren't built to last because they didn't have no O-line. They had a running back, a quarterback, and some good wide receivers.
They built to win a few games impressively.
They're like they was built for a 1-year run because them contracts weren't gonna last, and that's pretty much how it is in college right now. These contracts don't last. These scholarships or whatever, with everybody hopping around. So I was like, he made his team it's gonna be a flash in the pan. Yeah, they're gonna do good. I said they'll do good for like 2-3 years, cause like winning 3 games, that's big for Colorado. They ain't won 3 games in a row to start off the season in like years.
Yeah. what they were like 1 in 10, 1 in 11, whatever the fuck.
But I don't remember what they was last year. They was.
I seen they last year a few weeks ago. I forgot what it was, but it was not impressive. It was not impressive. So they like the Browns, man. Y'all won 3 games this season. That was a winning season. So far, it don't even matter what you do.
I think that's why they got kicked out of the Big 12 because they weren't generating any money. So they're like, look, man, we got too many shitty schools. We're gonna replace y'all with a shitty school.
Yeah.
we gonna bring in another medium-sized school because I think they in the Pac-10, and the Pac-10 used to be one of the smaller conferences. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Then you remember? Did you start that video where I told you to start on that Deion take? He named like 3 or 4 things that Deion did that no other coach would have ever done, and one of them was like benching his kicker. I think in that Colorado State game, I think it was when his kicker missed the first one and he benched him.
Yeah, they didn't kick afterwards. Yeah,
but his backup kicker, who came in, did a good job. Whatever. So that's different. We already know. You don't ever make that decision. Your kicker missed one, you instill confidence in him by putting him back in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that was an eccentric move that Deion did, and that was a good move, obviously, because they ended up winning the game and ended up making all their field goals after that. Perhaps you miss an opportunity to motivate your starting kicker, but that backup kicker also got motivated, and he's gonna appreciate it a lot more that you instilled that confidence in him.
Yeah, I mean that one gets kind of dicey because with kickers, like once they start missing, it go downhill pretty quick.
Right, exactly. But start missing. That was just one. That was just one. If he missed two, obviously you got to sit the nigga down. But that was a gamble. And he made the right gamble. He made the right choice. And it was just one of the examples of you can't just say it's the player. You can't just say it was hype or whatever. Deion's made some good coaching moves. He's made some very good coaching moves. You know, he's probably not ready for an NFL job yet. But you know what I'm saying? You can't deny he made some good coaching moves.
He said he wouldn't go to the NFL.
I mean, when he say that, and specifically, what did he say?
Well, he sent. I think he said it with one of these last interviews when he was in Colorado, because he's like, I can't motivate guys that make more money than me, or some shit like that, or guys that make money. He's like, I can't really motivate.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he just first of all, he doesn't have the option to go to the NFL right now. So that nigga lying out his ass. Nigga, if 2-3 years down the road, Cowboy call him, which that'll probably be the last team. But still,
he's like, nah, I ain't leaving no what they called
HBCU.
HBCU.
yeah. He was like, I ain't leaving no HBCU. Nigga, please. Come on, talk. Let's be real.
It was like, hey, we give your son some scholarships. Hey, what? Hey, we going over there.
Yeah, we finna slide up over here. I can bring the whole fam. Let's go. I think Deion ultimately made the right decision with the Jackson State thing because peep this. It's black folks that don't like him going to the Colorado, you know what I mean, and leaving the HBCU. But at the same time, he runs a gamble sticking with Jackson State because if they start losing, what niggas finna do?
Yeah.
Drag your motherfucking ass. And then you didn't even get the opportunity to elevate to a different level and get a bigger fan base, a wider fan base, a more diverse fan base anyway, which comes with more money and more credentials and the ability to eventually get called up for an NFL job. But if he stays at Jackson State and he's not absolutely perfect, niggas gonna find a reason to criticize him. So everybody sitting here acting like he should have stayed with Jackson State and y'all would have just been all happy at honky dory. You a goddamn lie.
It's like boxing. You gotta know when to jump weight classes, nigga.
Yeah, for real. You gotta know exactly when to jump weight class, and that nigga jumped at the right time. He left his boy as head coach at Jackson State. So I mean, he ain't, and ultimately he set the blueprint. It was an Ed Reed trying to, Ed Reed screwed himself though. Obviously, we went over there how he barely got the job, and then the first day going out there talking shit about the facilities and they doing these kids wrong. They don't care. I'm like, bro, you don't do that.
Got way too excited, way too quick. Nigga, hold on, you got
like you got the job, but hold on, bro. We in the game before you can get some clout in this bitch. Nigga, you can't just come in here talking about my house, nigga, because I invited you in, my nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Nigga, but you ain't even got an office yet. How you in here trying to?
Right. But like, Deion set the blueprint, and we'll see some more, guys following those footsteps. Deion's wasn't meant to take the whole, the whole thing on by himself. He only one dude, and we do need representation at the other levels. We need that. We can't. As a black people, we got to decide, do we want to stay in the box and stay, stay mom and pop businesses, or do we want to go global with the shit? And there's only one way to do that. You gotta work with certain people. You gotta elevate to certain levels. And shit, don't look at it as Deion becoming whiter in those levels. How about he's making a white organization blacker? How about we look at it like that? Because that's what the hell he doing.
Yeah, because they were showing all the celebrities that came out to
that wouldn't be caught dead in no Colorado University game. Kawhi Leonard wouldn't be caught dead at his own game, at his own team on the Clippers. But that nigga at a Colorado, come on, bro. Kawhi Leonard wouldn't be caught dead at a motherfucking Clippers game, let alone in a jersey playing. Shit.
I think they had Offset. They had Wayne walked them out.
Yeah. Wayne ran them out singing "Sky's the Limit," going in. So yeah, bro, he blackening up the white spaces. That's what we really need. Shit.
Now hold up, I want to know who the hell was smoking with Lil Wayne before this game started.
Lil Wayne and his hair was smoking. That's who that nigga Lil hair always smoking.
Like, did you see that video? I think that I sent it to you about Kodak. He was in the locker room for Ole Miss.
No, I ain't see
Like,
that.
cause there's one where he was in the locker room, I think in Florida, and he's like, I want to go to college, coach. And they're like, nigga, shut the. And so
Oh no, I did see that shit. I did see that shit. And you seen and the baby out there running routes with Deion Sanders.
I didn't see that one.
Finna give me a scholarship.
Nah, but the new Kodak Black one had me laughing because like the coach, he trying to give a pep talk. Kodak in there trying to speak him. Yeah, we on Z shit.
That's all that nigga know how to say. That's all that nigga know how to say.
On Z shit, nigga. Y'all in Mississippi, ain't no fucking, ain't no Zulu Nation out in Mississippi, nigga.
Yeah. So what you think Deion gonna do against USC, man?
Oh Lord, if they
got their ass beat like this today, goddamn, what y'all gonna do against the #1 quarterback? Goddamn, y'all niggas average 0.3 yards a play today. What the fuck, bruh?
What y'all gonna do against that high-powered offense, nigga? In that's a Ferrari car, right? That team is a Ferrari on offense, nigga.
Man, with 2.5 minutes left in the first half, they had 19 yards as an offense. Bro, that's impossible. That's impossible.
That's like you playing your nephews in Madden, and you like, man,
nigga, 19 yards. That's somebody playing Madden that don't even know how to play football. They playing Madden for the first time. Bro, I mean,
bro,
it could be
like every time I caught the game, because like I said, I was coming back in and out, and every time I kept watching the game, I just kept seeing the quarterback running for his life, like, oh shit. For
his motherfucking life. It could be a situation where like the ass whooping was so brutal from the beginning that you just kind of lay down a little bit and take it, and let's just get some practice plays in. Let's run this reverse over here, see if we can get that off. We can just run some.
I feel like that's what comes into play when he had the most kids coming through a portal. Like,
so they don't have cohesiveness either.
Yeah, they're not like, you know what I'm saying, like me, Felipe, and Ant, we played together for what, 3-4 years. Right. Even outside of football, like we know, like, man, fuck it. Like when we was at our Roddy's, man, fuck it. No, this shit is worse, but it wasn't worse than 2 days, nigga. Yeah. I was like, shit, like these niggas ain't never been through nothing like that before. Nothing that's gonna embarrass them.
Yeah. Having camaraderie, having a little chemistry can bring you out of shit like that. It's hard to come back playing with dudes you ain't played with. You can see it too,
like when he got, like, in the last couple of sacks that I saw, like his lineman was like, they're like pissed off, but they don't know how to like talk to each other. They don't know how to do nothing. They're just like,
even more so in basketball, nigga. When it's 2 motherfuckers on the team that been playing together their whole life, it's almost nothing you can do to stop them niggas, bro. They're talking to each other without talking. Like you can't beat no shit like that.
Just imagine that's how it is with my nephews, and these niggas is twins.
Boy, I can't wait to see that nigga. I'll be a big soccer head if them niggas make it on the FC one day, nigga. I'll be a soccer head, bruh. Yeah, I know these little niggas, man. Hey, I'll be out here with it, man. Do you see any chance that Deion can beat USC? I say Deion. It's the Deion show, man. It's the Deion show, bro.
Bro, after today, I don't think so.
But see, okay, hold on. I think today increases their chances of winning against USC. Well, I won't say increases their chances. I'm not saying they have a majority chance to win. I'm just saying it went from a 1% chance to maybe a 5% chance now, because after a loss like that,
ain't nowhere to go but up.
Damn near. But really what I'm thinking is the get back in your head, like, dude, we got embarrassed yesterday, so they're gonna come out hard. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing too. I was saying that the commentators were saying how, like, Oregon's coach did a good job of not giving Colorado no fuel. Right. Like, all the other coaches, they're like, man, I'll
take my shades off. Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to show them, this ain't the whatever. Like, all the other 2 coaches, he played TCU This one they kind of badmouthed them.
Yeah, yeah.
But nah, I kind of knew it was gonna be bad from the get go because they said that whenever they were doing the warm ups, Colorado was stepping all over the Oregon logo. I was like, oh, yeah, y'all starting to
But
disrespect.
they fueled them up though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I think that's a very good point too. That especially in college, like you say, people play up to the competition and shit like that. It happens a lot more dynamically in college, and that could have had a lot to do with it as well. But at the end of the day, they still probably would have got their head whooped. They probably would have scored more than one touchdown though.
Dang, so they ended up going for 2 then on that.
I guess I didn't see it. I had looked away from the phone for a little while, so I didn't know exactly what happened. I saw him, but I think I heard somebody say extra point got blocked. I think I heard Dion say extra point got blocked. I don't know if it was that. I guess that would have been the only extra point they had. I think it got blocked. I think the extra point got blocked. I'm not sure. And I mean, not really that important. It's not like it would have changed the game. But I heard somebody say Oregon ain't gonna even make the bowl. Oregon ain't gonna be in the playoffs.
They're always like in the midst of a bowl game. Like they're good, but the only reason that they're good is because they're super. Like their whole team is athletic. Like they're all athletes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's all that team is built off of speed.
Track star. Yeah, it's hard to beat the track team. Track team got one thing on you. You know, if you can get past it, then you can destroy them. But that one thing always be in their favor. Raiders had that probably like 10 years ago. They had, I swear, I used to play with them niggas on Madden all the time because they had the fastest receivers, the fastest punt returners, fastest kick returners, and on the game that shit translates even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I remember that Raiders team. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but speed. If I can't get nothing else, I take speed when building a team. If I can't get nothing else, I damn sure take some speed, bro.
I like that. Oregon's been built for speed for the longest, ever since Chip Kelly was back there. I remember when they beat Oklahoma in the bowl game, it was just all off of speed. Them receivers just gone. And that's what I thought was going to beat Oklahoma today because they were playing Cincinnati. And Cincinnati always got tall-ass wide receivers. They got all these basketball player wide receivers.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma's always had short-ass cornerbacks, so these niggas are always getting bullied.
Oklahoma handled them boys, though. They were handling them boys from the get-go.
Yeah.
They were handling them boys.
They kept them to 2 field goals, I think. I think the score was like...
I'm finna say they had a field goal in the first half. That's it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was impressive.
Like that. They would get into the red zone, but then they would stall out, and then like you could even tell like the coach he was frustrated because Oklahoma's coach is he's like a defensive guru from the SEC, so like he's known for like there's like 8 different packages of defense. You don't know which one you're gonna get,
right?
And even when the one that he's showing you, if you show him a different tendency, they know to switch, and they'll switch to a whole different defense, and you just be like, "What the fuck, man? Now I got to reread everybody."
You playing a whole different team now. Yeah.
And then, of course, if they got enough time to switch people out, then they can switch other. But nah, that was doing good.
They'll win some more games, even if they lose to this USC team. It ain't gonna be a slide for the rest of the season.
No, yeah, they were saying that their schedule, because I was watching it on YouTube, so I was watching the comments on the side, and I think they were saying that they might lose. They'll lose to USC, and I think somebody else. But they said that the rest of that their schedule looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's what's up. So this is gonna be prime time all the way out, baby.
Yeah, I think anything better than their season was from last year. Like I want to say they only won like 2 or 3 games last year.
But you know, as college goes, they lost the game. You ain't going to the bowl. It's done.
Not unless it was Alabama. Alabama was the only team that could lose and go. But not anymore, niggas. They looking. They said they played good today, but I was like, man, still, that was looking like straight trash the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Like straight hot garbage, nigga. They was talking about replacing Nick Saban. I was like, damn, already?
Yeah, matter of fact, I did hear them talking shit a little bit about that boy Nick Saban.
I was like, y'all fans are getting spicy, man. Y'all lose 2 games.
Let the man get his feet soaked a little bit, goddamn. Man barely got his toe wet.
I was like, damn, nigga been running the college football for a minute. Let the nigga lose a couple games there.
Right, right. And another thing with the Colorado, just in general, losing exposes a lot about your game that you can take and work on. You know what I mean? That's why I say this loss probably likely increases their chances to beat USC or increase their chance to play well against USC. They took a loss, bro. They gonna want to get their get back, and now they got some tape to study. Like Adesanya, what tape do you study when you been whooping everybody's ass? You know what I'm saying? Can't really study tape on the Jan Blachowicz because he won because he's just bigger. You know what I mean? Jan Blachowicz, Izzy went up in weight class, and then the Alex Pierre again, the dude is just kind of really bigger than you. There ain't really much you can do about this shit.
And I don't know how good USC is on defense. I mean, I just know they got a high-powered offense.
Ooh, yeah, because, I mean, they got the number one quarterback, so it could be a high-scoring game. We talking about 48-39.
If ain't no defense is being played, nigga, it's going to be high-scoring.
Yeah. Colorado defense had some problems today. Hell, they had some problems today. So, they might take a break.
I'm surprised Oregon kept a starting quarterback in there so long. I was like, nigga, take this nigga out the game. Y'all is 40 and 40 nigga.
Fuck that, nigga. That boy say at halftime, we not done. That boy turned into Swiss Beats at halftime. We're not done. We're not done. And put what 2 more touchdowns on their head, but I was like, God damn. Relax, buddy. Let's nigga. If I'm on that sideline, we whooping their head like that, playing against Deion Sanders. Coach, put me. I'm thirsty. Coach, put me. Come on, coach. Let me get in there, coach. Come on. Let me get. Come on. I want a high step, coach. I want a high step. I'm finna high. Come on, coach. I want a high step on these hoes. Come on. Put me in the game. What do we have to lose? Put me in the game. They score 5 touchdowns. That would be some bullshit. But nah, did you get to see any of Shannon on Stephen A's show, or Stephen A on Shannon's show?
Just the shit you sent.
Yes,
you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Stephen A went on Club Shay Shay first, like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And they said talked about the elephant in the room real good on that one, and then Shannon was on Stephen A's podcast, and they went into it even better because Stephen A know how to ask the questions right and then lead, whatever. And plus, it was already talked about, so they had no choice but to go in further depth. And obviously, the elephant in the room being how it ended at Undisputed with Skip and all that shit there. And one thing I just want to say, bro, about that situation specifically, bro, I'm not hearing nearly enough respect on Stephen A. name for scooping that boy up, bro. Like, I just heard the other day, and I'm gonna call my boy out, my boy Godfrey, the comedian, one of the most underrated comedians right now, or it has been for years, but he was talking about Stephen A. and saying, he specifically said a broken clock is right twice a day, right? I'm like, bro, that's not really fair, because he's alluding to how much Stephen A. stands up for black people, and talks about the things that, most networks ain't trying to talk about. I'm like, bro, that's not fair. He's far more than 2 out of 12, bro. 1 out of 12. He's far more than that, bro. He especially on this podcast, but on the show, bro, does he not bring up these issues all the time, nigga? Like, he's like the only show you can go to.
But then at the same time, I feel like, he doesn't use his platform I guess that's why they always say Max Kellerman was more blacker than him, because Max Kellerman's more outspoken. But at the same time, I feel like Stephen A. just kind of he don't want to rock the boat. You know what I'm saying? With ESPN, with he don't want to piss off the head people. He just trying to stay here.
Pause. I feel like early on, let's say I'm gonna give it a 5-year box. The last 5 years, Stephen A. has been outstanding. He's been outstanding. Now, before that, it could have been a little bit more. a little bit more black justice talk. But had there been a little bit more, he might not have got to stay. Stephen A is playing one of the best balancing acts I've ever seen. Cause if he just go hard, black folks, and harping on it, he not finna keep that chair, bro. Max can talk about it a little bit more, go into depth in a little bit more, cause he white. You see what I'm saying? When the black is gonna come off different when the black do. When we bring it up one time, they think we're harping on it. So if he actually says it more than one time, he gone.
That's why he says. That's why he keeps that more to his personal podcast than the TV stuff.
Right, but in the last 5 years, he's talked about everything, bro. He ain't back down not once, and he'll go into further detail on his podcast. But he say, bro, last 5 years, Stephen A has stood up, bro. And to hear niggas say he broken clock right twice a day, that's not fair. That means that let me know you ain't been listening the last 5 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people haven't because the opinion has been made. He's already been on TV for, X amount of years, right? So the opinion is being made and nobody listening as hard as they used to listen. And I have. That nigga talks, bro. He speaks on these issues, bro. And like I said, even more on this podcast. But to say he's a broken clock in this, like recently, after what he just did for Shannon, that wasn't just for Shannon, bro. That was for all of us, bro. And he was right in telling Shannon he should have kept the seat. He should have kept the chair on the other show. Because then we have 2 major shows of black folks that's going to bring this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just one now. But the fact, if Stephen A didn't call Shannon and pick him up, ESPN wouldn't have called him. It was the fact that Stephen A campaigned for Shannon. That's why ESPN flew out to Shannon and negotiated a contract with him. Didn't even negotiate, just asked what Shannon wanted and gave it to him. That was all Stephen A, bro. That's a market, that's an industry that would have left that black man out, bro. They would have blackballed him for exactly, because that shit didn't look good. Plus the Lakers situation that happened. You remember the little incident with Ja Morant folks and Dylan Brooks and all that. That didn't look good, bro. ESPN would not have called him back, bro, or called him in general. Stephen A is solely responsible for that shit, and the man needs credit, bro. The man needs credit.
It's funny because that's the same. Suppose that's the same thing what Skip did. Like nobody wanted to give him a show, so Skip had to be like, nah, like either y'all give him a show with me, or there's not gonna be another show.
and to this day, Stephen is grateful for what Skip did for him, bringing him on First Take. Stephen A saw the playbook. He already knew that playbook and did the same thing for Shannon. Ironically, away from Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? Ironically.
Shannon did it to both of them. He did that for Stephen and for
What you mean?
Because they didn't want to bring Shannon onto the team at first.
On what team? On Stephen A?
No, to Skip's show.
Oh, they didn't?
Oh,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Skip had to go get him. That's why, and I guess that's why Shannon was so hurt, because he was all like, because I think even at the end of the show, he was all like, man, like you stuck your neck out for me, like when nobody wanted to. I guess that's why he was saying, because like he tried. What did he say? He was all like, someone that I had considered my friend, and then like how he felt he was really disrespected. Because
Shannon always took up for Skip. Because Skip done burned some bridges over the years with his sports takes, right? When dudes want to go at Skip, Shannon right there. So how the fuck you can't return that shit to me, bro? Let alone step on my name the way you did. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Yes, Skip has done a lot for black people in this industry and shit like that. But at the same time, bro, like, you got to show some level of respect if you really love the game. You can't sit there and say a nigga that's a Hall of Famer and one of the coldest tight ends of all time ain't shit. You basically say that nigga ain't shit. And I think he literally said the Hall of Fame don't matter. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'll jump across that table and choke your bitch ass. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's the stupidest argument I ever heard. And then you comparing a quarterback to a tight end, bro? Come on, fool. That's like comparing a coach to a motherfucking point guard. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And I'm not no Stephen A. head. I just want Stephen A. to get some more respect on this shit, and for people to listen and tune in a little bit more, because Stephen A. do be talking about it, bro. The perception of Stephen A. needs to change a little bit, because he do be talking about it, bro. Everything that done happened in the past 5 years, you can go find his take on it, and you can find it on Disney, like on First Take.
Even though we clown a lot about his take on weed, he's not wrong. He's not wrong on his take on weed.
At all.
But you can't show up to the game stoned and shit, rocking back and forth what's the play?
Well, no, not that part, because there's not a problem with dudes showing up high. It's just the simple fact that, and this is what he would always allude to, is that if it's going to hurt your career, your multi-million-dollar career, you're a fucking idiot to smoke weed, nigga. If it's gonna hurt your shit, your multi-million-dollar career at all, 1%, you're an idiot to do it, bro. And to keep doing it, I wouldn't campaign for you if they didn't want to work with you no more, and you got blackballed about it, because you made that mistake. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love weed, I wouldn't have no pity for a nigga that lost hundreds of $1 million because he wanted to smoke. Nigga, you stupid.
That's why nobody really feels sorry for Josh Gordon. That nigga was the most talented wide receiver, but he just kept failing drug test after drug test.
I would say, nigga, do it better. Find a way to skirt the system better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying stop smoking weed, just don't let nobody know. Like that shit you just showed me, Percy Harvin, right? I'd heard that before. I've heard him say that multiple times. I've been high not even just him, Marshawn Lynch. I'm high every game. Well, multiple niggas over there. I don't think it was Marshawn Lynch. It was somebody else.
I saw somebody else from one of these new, because now all these athletes getting podcasts. There's some new dude.
Dude, it was a defensive tackle that said this shit. I can't remember who his name was though.
The dude I was watching, he was talking about how his dad found out he had just gotten a tattoo and he was already grown in the league. He's sitting at somebody's house before the game smoking weed, and his dad called him. I was like, "What the hell, nigga? That's some shit." And his dad's like, "You got a tattoo? You got a tattoo?" And this nigga sitting there high as shit, like, "Man, I ain't trying to hear this."
Yeah. No, I can agree with that. What did my boy? What did Max say about this? Now, I'm not a Stephen A. head. Like I said, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not a Stephen A. head. I just want some respect put on the name, cause I can definitely tell you right now, I don't agree with everything nigga say. The nigga 50-50 with me. You know what I'm saying? The nigga would go too far in the wrong direction sometimes for me, and be harping on the wrong parts of the subject for me. And it may not be no black. I'm not even talking about black stuff. It's just, sports in general, whatever. As far as like Stephen A. talking about this, because he was on Joe Budden, the Joe you was talking about earlier, Joe Budden podcast, and talking about I didn't like working with Max. People started to question, why should we listen to him? He wasn't an athlete. He wasn't a journalist. So that's why it wasn't working. I call bullshit on that narrative. Complete bullshit on that narrative, bro. It wasn't nobody undermining or not taking Max seriously. It was Stephen A. undermining that nigga. It was him every time. Like, he would act like it's a difference in debating, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody says something ridiculous, fine, go at him and call it ridiculous. But everything Max said had to be ridiculous. Bro, I was gonna say, I got a clip right now. My nigga.
Max Kelly and be like, the sky is blue. Nigga, it's ridiculous.
Nigga, you fucking retarded?
It is a light blue. What, nigga?
Bro, this is the most ridiculous one right here, bro.
That's nice. Who's a more unstoppable, forget about scoring, forget about natural, forget about who it's easy for. Who's a more unstoppable offensive player? It's a 5-on-5 game. LeBron James or Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
Incorrect.
Kevin Durant.
LeBron James is a far more unstoppable offensive player.
Who's the more unstoppable player, Kevin Durant or LeBron James? And this nigga bring up Kevin Durant. Okay.
Far more unstoppable? That's a joke. That's a joke.
Offensive player.
Excuse me, I didn't stutter.
Not just shooting.
I didn't stutter.
Not just scoring.
You didn't ask me about a jab or a body shot. You asked me about a jump shot. You asked me about basketball.
No,
Let me tell you something right now. Kevin Durant is 6'11", who can pull up from 40. Okay. This brother is on that level. I'm talking about offensively. Now, Kevin, if you want to tell me that LeBron James, from a physical, he's big and he's unstoppable because he can get to the basket anytime he wants to. Skill, Kevin Durant,
6'11" and he can shoot from three.
You're asking me, you're acting like Kevin Durant ain't even in the conversation. LeBron doesn't have the offensive skills that Kevin Durant has.
Incorrect. Kevin Durant doesn't have the offensive skills LeBron has.
Oh my
You're
God.
taking offense to mean scoring.
Okay.
Offense is much more scoring. Now, Karl Malone was unstoppable going to the basket. What was he, about 260?
Right.
That's what LeBron is.
Wait for his reaction.
Johnson, and he can shoot from outside.
I'm not even talking to you about this no more. It's ignorant.
Okay.
I'm not even talking to you.
Bro.
I'm not even talking to you about
your earlier point, he's won a couple chips now, and I can.
Bro, Stephen, I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even. It's ignorant. It's ignorant to say LeBron James is the most unstoppable offensive player. Bro, are you motherfucking kidding me? He blew this nigga's argument off like he said Barney was the coldest NBA player of all time, nigga. What the? He brought up LeBron James. Bro, how do you laugh off LeBron James like it was ridiculous? The nigga has scored the most points in NBA history. How is it ridiculous? Like, that's the most egregious example of Stephen A. undermining Max and acting like his argument is completely stupid. It's LeBron James, bro. He act like he brought up motherfucking Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo or something, nigga. The most unstoppable. Come on, bro. I understand why you bring up Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant's a fine argument. But I think for me, there's something psychologically that just makes him not want to step on the gas at times. For me, but LeBron always on the gas. LeBron always on the gas, bro. And to act like it's just a fucking ridiculous statement, LeBron is the most unstoppable offensively. Stephen A., you a bold-faced goddamn lie talking about his arguments weren't credible or he don't know. So first of all, Max had Max on boxing forever. As long as Stephen A. been on TV, that nigga been on Max on boxing, right? That shit, when I was in school, that nigga was doing Max on boxing.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that nigga back on HBO when I was in school.
Right. So, first of all, he got that because he himself was a professional boxer. Is that not an athlete? Max was a professional boxer, bro. Like, he in his sport went further in his sport than you did in yours, Stephen A. Technically, it's boxing, you know what I'm saying? You don't go to college for boxing, but you know what I'm saying? Technically, he was a pro. You was never a pro. And then, what is the difference between a journalist and an analyst? I'm pretty sure Max was an analyst on Max on Boxing. He was analyzing boxing, was he not?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a journalist and an analyst? One of them types up, drafts a motherfucking article, and the other one just talks about it. They both have to do the same research. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Nah,
so where the fuck does he lose credibility for not being a pro athlete and for not being a journalist? Stephen A., come on, bro. Come on, bro. What happened was, and I'll show you this clip. I know you remember the T.O. thing.
Yeah.
Many pointing to that one viral moment when Charlo appeared on First Take.
Mentioned obviously Max is going to get in here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A.
Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A.
With his commentary.
With all due respect, my brother.
I'm just saying, dog.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna check you right now. You don't cross the line.
I'm just saying.
Time. Wait a minute. You don't cross the line.
Many blame his.
So, that had a little bit to do with it, bro. Motherfucker saying Max blacker than Stephen A. or almost blacker than Stephen A. Finding out Max was a rapper in the 90s. That nigga, bro, and was killing and had some bars, nigga. Finding that shit out, Max had some swag. The thing is, bro, when it comes to Max arguments, a lot of times, and that LeBron argument was not a crazy argument at all whatsoever, but a lot of times is Max will come with an eccentric point, like a more out of the box thinking point. You know what I'm saying? And if the narrative is, oh, James Harden don't play defense, then if you say James Harden had a good defensive night, then that's ridiculous. No matter how many stats you bring up, well, James Harden held his opponent to fucking 5 points. His opponent missed 19 shots. You can say that all that shit. Well, James Harden had 8 steals. Matter of fact, he's leading in steals in the whole league right now. Max will bring up this shit, but it's not the cliche narrative that everybody's saying. So Stephen A. said, that's crazy. They ain't hard enough playing no goddamn defense. And I'm just using it as an example, but
Sound like Uncle Ruckus.
I'm just using it as an example, but Max would have like some eccentric takes. And Max would be wrong sometimes, don't get me wrong. But Max didn't have no room to be wrong, bro, because Max wrong 1 or 2 times. Stephen A. gonna act like everything he say for the rest of the show is just absolutely ridiculous. And that shit got cringy to me after a while, bro. It was like, damn, let this grown-ass man talk, bro. It's a grown-ass man, bro. It was kind of like how Skip was doing Shannon. Put your glasses back on. Nigga, don't tell me to put my motherfucking glasses back on, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Jump across the table on your old ass, nigga. Fuck you mean? And that's what Shannon said. I had to restrain myself from going over that table. I'm like, Shannon, bro, ain't no way. There's no way you would have got up and did anything to that man, bro. Because you know, if you thump that man in a strand of his hair, he gonna break his neck. He can thump that nigga hair and break his neck. Ain't no motherfucking way he would have did this, no shit like that. But the level of disrespect was there. It was there. They could have came to fisticuffs had they been peers in the bar talking like that. You know, I finna shit on my whole career, bro. Yo, man.
Disrespectful as far as I say on his, I'm like, man, Stephen A. told Max Kellerman, he's like, you're not talking to me about no body shot. We're talking about a jump shot. I was like, nigga, what?
Yeah, you ain't talking about a jab or you say a jab or a body shot. You asked me about a jump shot. That's him trying to, because that's what niggas do in any sport. You talking sports and they lose an argument. Nigga, you didn't even play. You didn't play. Or how far you go? Nigga, you ain't score. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's relevant. Because Kevin Durant, an NBA player, a very prestigious one, a superstar in the NBA, said Shaquille O'Neal ain't got no skills. Is that a good basketball take? Does he know basketball? That's the stupidest take I ever heard. Imagine if Shaq ain't got no skills and was averaging 40 points in the playoffs. I wonder what he would have done if he had an ounce of skills. Nigga, he would have scored 100 points a game if he had an ounce of skills, if what Kevin Durant is saying is true. Nigga, you gotta have skills to average 40 something in the playoffs, nigga.
And I mean, we talking about skill or like finesse, nigga, because he might not have been finesse, but he was mighty brutal in that fucking.
And he was finesseful though. He was very finesseful, nigga. If you go look at it, bro, to be that big and that muscular, niggas should have been laid out on the floor everywhere, every play. He was very finesseful, nigga.
Blind elbows everywhere, nigga. Doom, doom.
He know exactly where to throw that bitch. Bah. He know exactly where to be in the paint. The nigga had a jump hook, bro. That nigga had a jump hook shot, bro. The nigga layup was impeccable. He ain't had no finesse at the free throw line, but you know, the nigga meek hands.
Just imagine if he would have elbowed Allen Iverson like full strength, turning around, just
bro.
Nigga would kill.
We wouldn't know. I'm finna say we wouldn't have Iverson with us today. Like it'll be done daughter.
Either that or Iverson would been walking around with the NBA young boy thing on his head, nigga. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah. Shaq had a level of finesse with his power. To be that powerful, he had to have a level of finesse, so he didn't kill people. That's why he stopped breaking goals. He had to get some finesse, man. But who else? I think Charles what was it? Charles Barkley? I can't remember. It was another motherfucking NBA player who had a fucking terrible ass motherfucking take that I always use as an example. But just because you're a motherfucking ex-NBA player, just because you played D1 ball, that doesn't give you a monopoly on opinion at that sport, nigga. It doesn't mean you have the best opinion on that sport. It don't even mean you got to know what you're talking about, nigga. Period.
I think they even say Will Chamberlain was like freakishly strong too.
Yeah, and he was like, and he was light. He played very light on dudes. He didn't want to dunk too hard and shit because he didn't want to hurt nobody. Fuck that. Fuck that. It actually takes more finesse to use all your power. You know what I'm saying? He was just being soft on him. He was just being soft on him.
I was like, so he scored how many points playing soft? I was like, imagine if this big ass nigga played strong.
Man, bro, yeah, bro. This nigga was playing nobodies, bro. That nigga was playing motherfucking nobodies. And then the nigga average, bro, you know how many minutes is in the NBA game? 48. This nigga Wilt Chamberlain averaged 52 minutes a game for his career. He never came out the game, bro. He literally never came out of the game. Of course he scored 100 points. He never came out of the game. And the competition, the gap between the competition is large as a skyscraper. Nigga, of course he scored 100 points. Shit. I be talking like, look, Wilt was cold. Don't get it twisted. He was freakishly cold and all that shit. But my nigga, 81 points is better than the 100 points. That my Kobe's 81, I'll put that over Wilt's 100. Because we got it on camera.
You sound like a pastor. 90 is better than 100.
You feel me? You feel me?
Nah, because I was watching a documentary where they were talking about like how he never went like full strength, like, because I forgot, like I think he did end up like hurting somebody, like that he broke like their wrist trying to block a shot or something.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. You better get your ass out the way. You better get your ass out the motherfucking way. And that's exactly what Shaq did. When Shaq met Wilt Chamberlain, was it Wilt Chamberlain? I think it was. Wilt Chamberlain was at one of his games, I think for Orlando, when Shaq first got to the NBA. Wilt shook his hand and squeezed the shit out of his hand, trying to be like, "What's up, nigga? Yeah, like I'm the real Superman. I'm the real strongest. You know, whatever." Nigga trying to show a nigga ain't nothing soft about this NBA, nigga.
It's like, I might be old as shit, but I still squeezed you.
Yeah, that nigga Wilt Chamberlain definitely, I feel like he was alluding to regretting being that soft as he was on guys. Like he wish he would have went hard like Shaq was going. So now, so he could have a better stance in the conversation today.
No, that handshake story reminds me of the kicker Pat McAfee. A nigga said he had always heard that Adrian Peterson has like a strong ass grip. And then when they played him, like he shook his hand, but I don't think Adrian Peterson was like trying to shake that nigga's hand that hard. Like McAfee got the grip on him, and then Peterson looked at him and was like, "All right, I'm gonna get you after the coin toss." And it's like he came back. Oh, that shit was brutal. It was like I shouldn't have played with that man.
Don't fuck with me, nigga. I'll show you who the real boss is.
And I remember that's what they were talking about, that it took him a while to not fumble the ball in the NFL because he would squeeze the shit out there and that shit would pop out there. Like, it's not that he can't hang on to the ball there. Like, it's just this nigga's grip is so hard.
That nigga squeezing that hole too hard.
Nigga, like, imagine getting hit and then your grip squeezing the shit out that bitch. That bitch gonna pop out eventually.
Right. Nigga, I motherfucking miss Zhang versus Joe Joyce. But I suspected Zhang was gonna win anyway. Zhang a champion, bro. Zhang that dude in that heavyweight division.
Boy, that dude got put to the sleep. That nigga just did or walked off on him.
He fucked that nigga the fuck up, bro. I'm talking about he caught that nigga perfect. Look at that old ass nigga. He look like an old ass nigga in a martial arts movie that's back in the kitchen.
Make me some fried rice.
Yeah, bro. That nigga look like Hattori Hanzo looking ass nigga. Hattori Hanzo sword. But yeah, they're not gonna do a trilogy on that one. That's obviously done. But I think they're gonna feed Joe Joyce to Big Baby Anderson. Jared Anderson. Which I don't know why the fuck they would do that. But that nigga Joe Joyce need a tune up. I don't think that nigga Big Baby is anybody's tune up, nigga. Fuck that. Fuck a bunch of that shit. Although now we know that Big Baby don't really want to box. I think that nigga gonna fuck around and retire. That nigga gonna fuck around and retire at like 25. That's like 2 years from now.
He gonna get all the titles and then be like, I'm out.
He was just kind of in it for the money. So hell, I can't even see when that nigga get a title. He fuck around and vacate that whole nigga. I'm not finna pay for this. Y'all want how much? Y'all want $300,000? Hell no. Hell no. You know how long it took me to get a fight that was worth $300,000? Nigga, you got me fucked up.
Like, is it per defense or like per month?
Per fight. Oh yeah, no, it ain't no per month. It's per fight.
But I said, nigga, they charge you like $3,000 per month, and then again during the fight. I mean, that shit's like
That's
shit's
my
stupid,
understanding. I
like,
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a set price. It's like a percentage of the belt or of the a percentage of the or something like that. But it's like, nigga, they've explained it before, but I think it's a one-time thing for each time you show up with it because technically you get a new belt every time, every fight. It's a new belt.
oh, okay, yeah, they make you a copy. They make you a.
For every fight you get a whole new belt. I know it's like that for the UFC too. They ain't finna just pass the same belts around. Like they make a brand new belt every single time. But nigga, we need to, man, fuck that shit, bro. Y'all niggas gotta divvy that shit up between y'all niggas and pay for that shit. Fuck all that, bro. Why y'all make the fighters the niggas who actually blood, sweat, and tears coming out in this motherfucker?
Yeah.
God damn,
like,
and the niggas who got less money than y'all.
Yeah. First of all, this nigga got to pay his trainers, fly his whole team out, pay his hotel, pay his hospital bills, and then turn around and pay for the belt that he just won, that he just paid for.
That's some goddamn bullshit. Look, motherfucking boxers, look. Boxers talking UFC fight like, look, y'all think it's all sweet over here, nigga. You fuck around and get bent over here in boxing too, nigga. You fuck around and get bent over like a motherfucker. Cause it ain't like every boxer is making millions per fight, bro. It's only the headliners and code. Like, only if you're not headline, you're not making no motherfucking millions, bro. If you're not co-headline, you're not making no millions.
I like they broke it down. Like they showed somebody who's been like a world champ. They're like, even him, he still didn't walk away with like, I think they said it's like 20, maybe 30K.
God damn.
After paying, because you have to pay your medical bills there for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what, nigga? They should cover this shit, nigga. They just made a killing.
They don't get insurance either.
I was like, so. Well, I don't even mean like health insurance. Just the damage for the fight. Damn.
Well, I mean, that would go with your insurance. That would go with your health insurance. But like, it makes more sense for boxers not to have it because they're truly independent contractors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to stay with DAZN. I can go with PBC. You know what I mean? Whatever. But like,
that's why even with the NFL you have it, but that's because they have the players union.
That's what I'm saying. With the UFC, y'all all under one umbrella. Ain't no promoters and shit. Y'all, that umbrella need to be paying for everybody health insurance.
But that's why they need a union, because the NFL got that because they got a union.
Right. I know. I think they need to branch out and get like actual promoters. I think they need to. UFC needs to get to where boxing is, as far as like. If
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck does UFC spend their money on? Well, I guess paying the fighter, but I'm like,
UFC not in a position to give these niggas like boxing paydays. They not if they had been doing it starting 8 years ago, them niggas would run themselves into the ground.
But then, because I was thinking how they were clowning Dana White for like giving somebody away like a $500,000 watch, and his fighters couldn't get, you know what I'm saying, $500,000 or whatever for a fight.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, this nigga could go to the fucking casinos and just rob these niggas, basically.
That nigga be getting paid, boy, at them casinos. But I personally, I don't think the money is there necessarily though, for them to be getting paid like that. Because I think UFC pays more fighters than any like one promoter does. They putting on a fight every weekend.
And it makes sense. That's why Endeavor had to buy them out, because that's why WWE got bought out too, because sales aren't what they is, and Vince McMahon out here spending money on personal hookers. Don't look right.
But yeah, I mean, only way to pay them niggas like that is to get more people involved. Like in boxing, if they don't think the fight's gonna make enough, they'll put up a purse bid. Anybody, you know, the highest bidder. Okay, hey yo, I got 300 million on it. I got 300 million on this fight. I put 300 million though. I got, you know, whatever X amount of dollars. Probably not 300 million, but let's say if I buy the fight for $100 million, right? I bought the rights to that means the purse is $100 million. So that means however y'all want to divvy this 100 million up, somebody get, if it's 50-50, you get 50, you get 50. You know what I'm saying? Floyd versus Conor, you get 50, you get 50. Or if it's 60-40, you get 60, you get 40. But it's basically like split up like that. Because if it's like, oh man, I don't want to do the fight, all I got on this shit is like $500,000 because nigga, this fight ain't moving, it's not selling, so it's an investment. Why would I invest $100 million in a fight that nobody's talking about? So you put it up for a purse bid to try to get that $100 million, and all these rich billionaires come out with their money and say, I like this fight, I want it to happen, and they pay for the fight to own that fight. That ain't happening in the UFC, so it's not capable to happen in the UFC. Until it's capable of happening, them niggas are hard pressed to find $20 million fights every weekend, every month, every year, whatever.
They'd be capable if they let the UFC fighters have their own sponsors. Just be like, all right, UFC gets 3% off of y'all sponsor. Because one, they make a killing off their sponsors. Because I know that's what they're suing Anuel for, because he didn't pay for having this shit on the ring, and then they didn't do it for the second album because he still owed them some money. He owed them like $2 million.
Damn. I don't know if that fixes the problem, because they get their own sponsor, just they sponsor, but they still gonna complain about the purse not matching boxing purses. You know what I'm saying? I think I think it's wrong for UFC to put a monopoly on the fucking sponsors. That's some bullshit.
But I'm saying, like, if each fighter could get like 5 sponsors, you get 3% of that, nigga. That's a whole nother set of revenue to be able to boost their pay.
Yeah, but that ain't.
And it boosts their pay because now they got sponsors. So you don't necessarily have to boost their pay. You're just helping them make more money.
But that's what I'm saying. If they make more money through their advertisers or sponsors, they're still not going to fix the purse situation. They still going to complain about the purse situation because they're going to look at like, hey, I'm doing this on my own. This is the money I'm making off of this. You still need to compensate me properly for this job I'm doing over here, though. This is a whole nother job. Yes, they want me because of the shit I'm doing over here, but I'm still doing this job over here for a hell of a lower pay. They still gonna complain about this shit. Inevitably. Because they just want to make million. If you a John Jones, you've been on top of 2 different eras. It's ridiculous you're not getting paid $2-3 million per fight in his mind. You know what I mean? And it kind of is. At least $2-3 million. But they want like 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, when it's in boxing, but because in boxing you're more free to, because I feel like the more sponsors you get, the more purse you can generate, or the more money you can demand.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's not sponsors. Those are promotions. That's because there's other people But
if you got sponsors, they're gonna also help you promote the fight. Because say I'm sponsored with Arizona Green Tea. They're gonna put me on their shit, so whenever my fight comes out, they're gonna be like, yo, he's having a fight or whatever.
Right, but they're not financing the fight though. So like, what needs to happen is because
generate more views, no?
It doesn't matter how many views you get because UFC is still the sole proprietor. You see what I'm saying? If they so let's say UFC money goes up. Yeah, it's been going up. You still have to divvy this one pile of money up between 200 fighters, no matter what. And they all want to get millions per fight. I can't do it for everybody. So what needs to happen, again, what I'm saying, these fighters need to be able to go to promotions. Like you divvy up, you divide UFC up. If they still got to fight under UFC, then you let them go their separate ways and get their insurance with another billionaire who wants to start a fighting stable. That's how boxing works, because it's not one entity that's paying for this whole venue. It's one side and the other side paying for the venue, and you know what I mean? Like, because a lot of times they don't just do. It's easier to do like a in-house, like a DAZN fighter versus DAZN fighter, but a lot of times it's not just that. You'll have to, because you got certain belts and shit like that. So you'll have this promotion with this promotion fighter, and they have to do an agreement. Hey, I'll let you have my fighter for this, and we're going to put in together on the lights and the food, the concession stand. All this shit got to get paid for. And it's easier when there's multiple people doing it. And if those 2 people can't come to an agreement, then we can go to another promotion. You know what? If the fight with Terrence Crawford ain't going to work, we're going to go fight this dude because it didn't work with their promotion. They didn't have the money, or they thought it wasn't a good deal. You know what I mean? They can't do that in the UFC. It's only one person that's divvying out the money. That's where it needs to change. Which I don't know how that starts necessarily. Maybe you start. I think all these MMA people need to combine in general. Like PFC needs to be a promotion. UFC needs to be a promotion. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all put y'all money together and fight on the same night.
Or the gyms should be the promotions, because you know how everybody.
The gyms don't have that type of money. Promotion come from people who are billionaires. That's where it started from. So you got to get billionaire investors involved. And Dana, instead of presenting this idea, they had to sell the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's changing from one billionaire to another rather than getting another billionaire involved. So you still only got one person financing it all, basically. It just needs to be more billionaires involved. I don't know how the infrastructure begins, but that's how boxing is. There's multiple billionaires. That's how NFL is. That's how basketball is. There's multiple billionaires. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, for behind every team. Every fighter in itself is a team. You need to have a whole motherfucking billionaire behind them.
And it makes even more sense now, too, for why WWE did it. Because even though Vince McMahon's a billionaire, he's not richer than Tony Khan, the dude that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
They got buku money.
I'm gonna say anybody that owns a football team or a basketball team.
No, but like he's even one of the most richest
owners in general. Yeah. Oh, or maybe that's a good start. Getting in bed with WWE, or them to get in bed with each other or whatever, and just having the more organizations you can tack on there, no matter what sport they're doing or what genre of entertainment it is. It could be a goddamn restaurant. You getting more people on, not with the fighters, but with UFC. Then you have enough money there to start. Okay, I'm gonna give you. Matter of fact, we're gonna have a motherfucking auction. We're gonna auction off all the fighters in the UFC, and we're gonna split it 3 different ways between WWE and such and so forth, right? But UFC is still gonna put on the events, and UFC is gonna retain 1/3 of the fighters. But now, if let's say John Jones went and stayed with the UFC, but Francis goes over to WWE, right? Now they're not gonna be fighting in the WWE, but the WWE has a fighter that needs to fight for the belt. So now they would have to put in, WWE would have to put in with UFC to make this event happen rather than UFC paying for it all. You know what I'm saying? That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, no, and I'm pretty sure that's why the merger makes so much sense, because they both need money. Like, well, not Vince McMahon, that he needs money.
The organization.
The organization needs money because they're facing off against a billionaire, whatever the fuck you want to call Tony Khan. And then Vince McMahon's like, nigga, I'm just burning my own money. I'm gonna just sell it and still keep control of the company.
Right, he still got full control over this shit. So it really don't even fucking matter.
I think he got like 49% control of the TKO company too.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's the way it starts, man. They just got to get more parties involved that want to do this, and not necessarily just investors on top of the same investment. UFC, you got to have them come in with the idea that we can divvy out fighters, and y'all have fighters that y'all are responsible for. And maybe one of these promotions starts paying for their fighters' health insurance. That's competing. Markets thrive when there's good competition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because WWE got health insurance. They got
So imagine if they divvied it up, like I said, put half the UFC fighters under their umbrella, and those half are getting. Then UFC gonna have to start. You know what I mean? Products get better, and it's always in the customer's best interest for there to be a competing product out there. That's why there's monopoly laws.
Even though, I mean, this is like, it's kind of a monopoly, just not really.
Right. That's what the class action lawsuit is about against the UFC. Is that y'all made a monopoly on everything. I couldn't go over here to go fight in Pride Fighting because y'all fucking bought it. That's not fair. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that shit because now you've effectively taking away 90% of my options to go do this job, this genre. You can't do that. And it's seeming like that case is going decent for them. I don't know exactly what the status is at this moment, but last thing I heard, it was getting moved on. It was getting moved up. It had actually gotten accepted or whatever. So yeah, they are kind of monopolizing the sport, and that's illegal.
And that's another reason why Apple got in trouble with the iPhones, because they were trying to say that they got a monopoly in how they control the firmware, and how they do the cable, that they switch the cable every time you get a new phone.
That shit fucking stupid, bro. Although they got it right now with the Type-C. USB micro, USB mid, those were fucking garbage. Both of them. They had the little prongs to keep it in there. Yeah. Stupid as fuck. Them prongs always broken. The shit'll slide out. Man, that shit was bullshit.
That's all. I didn't even know USB. I think they there's one video that was breaking down, because like Apple was like the new titanium phone, USB-C. Like it was something amazing. And like the dude's like, man, USB-C's been around since like 2014, bro.
Like nah, it's just been like 20. Well, I guess it wasn't. It's probably been around since 2014, but it's got popular to like 20.
It didn't become popular till later on, but that like the technology, because the dude explained it, and then he even said that the iPhone is using the original USB-C technology. They're not even using the most up-to-date one. So they're like, so your phone's still not even going to be super fast.
Well, that's why I hate iPhone. It's not that they don't have a good product. They just try to do this cheap bullshit all the time, bro. They just try to like, because they know they're sheep just going to buy it for the fuck. Oh, it's the iPhone. I'm going to get it. Bop, bop, bop. It's like, dude, y'all are not always giving the best in each area. Let's just put it like that. Like,
and I think
being a little sketchy.
Said that, some of the parts that they use are like Samsung parts, like Samsung copies.
Oh yeah, that goes back and forth in general. They steal each other's technology, and it's not even really stealing. Like it's just kind of the nature of the game.
Because I mean, it's not like patented technology. It's shit that I forgot what they call it. It's like it's like when it's license free or whatever the fuck.
Right. Yeah. I'm finna say I'm not sure exactly how it goes either, because it can't be a patent, because you obviously can't steal somebody's patent.
Yeah.
But it's they fucking steal each other's shit back and forth all the time. It's just the nature of the game. But everybody act like motherfucking iPhone is just the shit. It's because they have the better promotion. They have the better marketing. That's what it was.
This one dude, he be doing like those when they be talking about masculinity and feminism and shit. And he was all like, his like chicks are quick to turn you off for having an Android. They'd be like, oh, he ain't got no Android? He was like, that's because women are sheep. He's like, and then he asked the girls that were at the table, they're like, do you get annoyed if a guy has an Android? And they're like, yeah, if I see that it's not the same color.
That green bubble.
She'd be like, I'd be like, it's kind of a red flag or like a ick or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? And then he's like, even though it's the superior phone, and like he breaks it down, and the chick's like, oh, I guess when you put it like that,
you buying the hype. You buying the motherfucking hype. And they restrict you so much on the phone. Like you can't watch the fights that off the website that I be on. You can't watch any of that shit because you try to put an unauthorized website on. They're gonna take you straight to the app store, to the iStore. And then even at the iStore, all of it has to be proprietary apps. You can't have no third-party apps on that motherfucker. That's why Fortnite opted out of iStore, because just as a standard rule on the iStore, Apple gotta take like 30% of your profit or some shit. Which Fortnite makes a killing on their own selling skins. So you mean to tell me just to have my game on your platform, you're the only person that's gonna get 30% of my sales? Fuck no, nigga. We're gone. Fuck that. Nigga,
well, not that, because like if a company's gonna do that, then they're gonna be like, now we gotta upcharge everything, or
they can't. You can't upcharge because it's free. It was a free game. Oh. That's why, you know what I'm saying, they want to make some money off of it.
But you pay for the skins, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Then the skins are gonna be more expensive.
But they would never change that though. That's why it's like completely out of the question that we can pay you anything for our skin because we can't make them anymore because it's in-game money and shit like that too. Like so, it's like we would have to change the entire system of the game how it works because there's so much credits you get for playing and doing certain things. We'd have to give you more for doing that or create more challenges for you to get some free V-Bucks. You know, like they would have to change the whole matrix of the game to some degree, which is just completely out of the question. And just, I get how Apple can't budge either because they can't make the rule different for anybody else. Like if you got on with us, nigga, we need that 30%, bro. Period. So I just don't like that like monopoly effect, bro. And then when you like a content creator or if you like business apps, you got a small business. There's a bunch of apps that you could fuck around with on the Android store that you will never find on iPhone store. And it's like you might want to fuck around and just try this one out, try this one out, try this one out. But if you want to do videos, you got to use that Apple video thing. You know, not that it's bad, but there can be some other good things out there.
And I think I'm not sure how true this is, but because Android's more like software developer friendly. Yeah. So like you can test out your own apps on here. You know. So
yeah. We can make an app right now and put it on the App Store. Just not Apple's. Yeah, that shit's got to be approved, and then we're gonna have to give up half our money and shit like that, just to fuck with them
probably. And then, well, I mean, because like you can make if you can make it on your phone, and like just upload it onto your phone, not putting it yet on the App Store, because like even on Android, if you made your own app, you couldn't put it onto their phone. They gotta approve of it and all that shit before you can even put it on your phone.
Yeah.
On here, you can at least put it on your phone, test it, and then put it onto their market.
Right. And it's the same thing. And Droid gets a bad rap for like the camera, like because it's not compatible with certain apps, like, and that's one of the reasons why iPhone wants all their apps to be proprietary, is because they're gonna make sure that it's reading in the same language as. You know what I'm saying? So like for instance, when you open up Snapchat and use Snapchat from an Android, you're not getting the best camera quality because it's being dumbed down to fuck with that app. So it's better to just upload a video from your gallery that you shot with your regular camera in your camera app rather than use the Snapchat camera, because they don't speak the same language necessarily.
Yeah, like that's a two and I had read that whenever like with the Android, instead of like emailing it or like trying to text it, it's always best to like take it off your phone, like if it's a USB, and transfer it to your computer.
Yeah.
Because then usually when you try to text it, or even if you try to text it to another Android, videos still come out grainy.
Yeah, all the iPhone pics and videos my family sends me are all garbage. Like you can't see shit, and I'm sure it's vice versa. Which is fucking stupid.
No, but I like the little Android logo though.
I don't give a shit about none of that. I just hate for people to be brainwashed. Cause you know iPhone motherfuckers like, look at these shitty ass pictures motherfuckers sending me. Nigga, your pictures look trash too. Like, what are you talking about?
If they were saying if you pull them onto a computer, the Androids are better than the iPhone. Like when you actually look at the quality and take it out.
Not no more. Unless Android gonna have to got a answer for this iPhone 15, nigga.
Oh yeah.
The iPhone 15 a monster. Nigga, that camera on that bitch, I heard that hoe's a monster, nigga. That hoe don't distort at all when you zoom in, nigga. So which that's just around the corner for Android, because that's how it happens. Sometimes one of them comes out with it before the other one, but it's always the other one's always coming right after it.
Well, like the phone we had, our camera was better than the iPhone that came out.
Yep.
I think even after it. Yep. The one that came out at the same time.
Yeah, it was, because it was a little while before iPhone got it back right. It was a little while before they got it back right. But it's still.
I was like, my whole thing too with Apple is, nigga, this the most sensitive. I sneeze on this phone. Oh, there go my screen.
I wouldn't know nothing about that, nigga. You know my shit stays in the goddamn damn near otter box, nigga, at all times, nigga. I put this bitch out this box, that hoe gonna be smooth as fresh out the stove, fresh out the box, nigga.
Nah, that's how mine is too. But now, like even with my iPhone, like and it was funny because like I take it out one time to clean this bitch out the case, smash. Oh god dang it!
Just my goddamn luck.
And like I'd always keep one of them expensive ones, but you know most people they just keep that one little sleeve. That's what I'm saying. Them hoes just shatter straight. Boom.
The sleeve that go around the outside of the just trims the phone up.
Yeah. And like I remember when I had my Samsung 3, it had a whole glass back or like a shiny back. I don't know which one it was. No, it was this other one.
I don't even know what phone this is no more.
I had the 9 Plus and I dropped this hole in concrete and it didn't smash.
Damn, for real.
And then I finally dropped it like actually running out the car and that finally smashed. But when I would drop it like getting out the car just smooth.
Look at that, brand spanking new, baby.
Damn.
I ain't got no shiny back though. But you can see that bitch is completely unscathed, nigga. Every goddamn corner of this bitch.
My other phone still, before I took it out the old case, it still had the sticker on the back, the little sticker where they scan it.
Yeah, this hoe in pristine condition. That hoe pretty. Damn, I thought I had a smooth back, pretty back on this hoe. It must have been on this one. Oh yeah, this one was the smooth back. And the back of that one, nigga, this my old phone. The back of that one still clean as a motherfucker. The front got fucked up though. Right here.
Oh yeah.
Shattered that bitch. Cause I had I ain't had no thick case. It was a pretty good case, but it just went around the edges. And this one, they was still doing that little curve bullshit slightly. You know how they put the little curve on the side? They was still doing that shit. So the case had to recede back here. So when I dropped it, that's why it cracked right here on this corner, because the case would recede so you could use the edge of the phone, which I never was a fan of the edge of the phone thing. That shit was a good try, but that shit ain't never stick. That shit was kind of lame. Good try though, good effort. Yeah, buddy. So 1 week, baby. 1 week now. Charlo better come with it. Charlo can't make no mistakes. Charlo cannot be too aggressive in this fight, bro. Jamel cannot be too aggressive in this fight, bro. Especially not right away.
Nah, I saw this one dude. He was all like, man, he was like, Canelo's done. Charlo gonna eat him up.
Man.
Charlo move. He more athletic. And then a couple weeks later, he starts seeing Canelo training, and he starts seeing Canelo was working on his head, and he's doing where they put the noodle on the rope, and he has to go under it and do some shit. And he was like, "Oh shit! If he fights this Canelo, I think Charlo's done. I take it back.
I mean, Canelo struggles or avoids guys with good footwork, and struggled, against a guy like Floyd with great footwork. But I mean, it's still Canelo, bro. He's very, very technical. He's very technical with the way he attacks, bro. You cannot sleep.
I feel like he's gonna come out trying to fight like Mike Tyson. He's gonna use that little shit and bang.
Who?
Let's try to bang Canelo. He gonna try to bang with Charlo doing that.
Man, Canelo, I'll tell you right now, Canelo not finna do nothing stupid. You're not finna do nothing stupid and overlook this nigga. Canelo gonna fight like Canelo, the Canelo we know, and Charlo just cannot get. Cause Charlo, when he smell blood, he get very Deontay Wilder-ish, where he just throw them hoes a little bit too aggressively. Canelo, all he gotta do, Canelo gotta play dead a little bit. He gonna get that nigga to come out and bop bop bop, and you might see a good night. Now, I thoroughly hope that Charlo can stay off the canvas. I hope it don't end like that. That'll be a bad look. I think he can avoid that, but I don't think he's the favorite to. Well, he's obviously not the favorite to win, but even in my books, definitely not a favorite. I give him about a 35% chance to win this one.
To win.
Yeah, about a 35% chance.
I feel like Canelo, he like fights to the level of the person he fighting.
Yeah. And Canelo been picking some cherries here lately, but that Bivol fight, nigga, shit. Should he have been able to beat Bivol?
I don't think so. That's the one that he jumped up in class, no?
He jumped up, but he had already been up. He went to heavyweight and fought Kovalev. And got the championship.
He was in the interview. He was saying that because he was all like, "Oh, they telling me I should have fought." That he's wrong for making Charlo jump up, and he's like, "But I've already jumped up 2 weight classes." It's like, so why can't he do it? Because he says he's naturally. Because he says he's naturally supposed to be 2 weight classes smaller.
Canelo?
Yeah.
No, not no more, nigga. You a thick old ass man. You get that weight up on you. He fought.
Like, nigga, you ain't in your 20s no more, man. You thick now. You thick for life.
Thick ass boy. Yeah, he fought Sergey Kovalev at cruiserweight. So he had already been up there before. And that was a championship. He beat him at that weight class. So, I mean, that's why I say, should he have been able to beat Bivol? The weight shouldn't have been too much. Shouldn't have been too much. I think he fought Kovalev. Yeah, he fought Kovalev at cruiser. Yep. So nigga, he been there before. Look at these rankings. And Bivol was a cruiserweight. Bro, this nigga, we talking about a nigga who done fought all the way up at cruiserweight, bro. Finna fight a nigga who fight at motherfucking super welterweight or middleweight, whatever, nigga. But Charlo say he walk around a lot heavier than what he fight at. But you know, at the same time, Canelo probably walk around at 200.
Nah, he said he's always in shape.
In shape, shit, that don't mean nothing.
What did he say? He said he always stays training because I forgot what he said. It was for this Charlo fight. Like he was trying to talk up, and then he's like, "Motherfucker." Well, you know how he can't cuss, but that's like his favorite cuss word, motherfucker. I was dying. They're like, man, I love how Canelo. It was like a whole video talking about I love how Canelo cuss, and now he kept saying, "Motherfucker, hey, you motherfucker, shut up."
Kyle David Benavidez a motherfucker. Kyle Benavidez a motherfucker. How about that? Nigga won't do that shit. Not David Benavidez. The other Benavidez and Arthur that'll be a goddamn fight too. But if he can't beat Bivol, I can't see him beat Beterbiev either. I feel like it's so many better fights out there that could be challenging for this nigga that he just won't motherfucking take, bro. This nigga running, he gonna fight motherfucking Charlo and shit. Bro, fight Beterbiev, fight motherfucking Benavidez, nigga. Watch Canelo next fight. Nah, you know what? I don't want to fight Crawford. I'm gonna fight Caleb Plant again. Looking ass nigga. Anthony Yard.
Caleb Plant better win this time.
Yeah, nah, Caleb Plant probably ain't gonna get the opportunity no more. I don't see him getting the opportunity no more. He'll have to go on a little streak. But by that time at the end of this streak, Canelo will probably fuck around and be retired. I don't know what his next fight looking like, but he had lost. Who playing?
Well, He said who he had in mind. It was the Charlos.
The big
He had
Charlo. Yeah, I want to see him fight because they was actually fighting. They actually got into it. So nigga, that really wasn't even a fight that was gonna be in the making, but I'll pay to see it, even though I ain't gonna pay, but I'll pay to see it. Let's see these niggas fight at a catch weight.
Keep your hands to yourself, boy.
Mm-hmm. Jamal Charlo still hold the WBC belt at 160. And Caleb Plant, number 3 at 168, number 3 in the rankings. Okay, so how the fuck they strip Canelo, right?
No, they're stripping Charlo, no?
Yeah, Charlo gonna give him up.
I don't think Canelo got stripped. Oh, for which title?
Man, how the fuck Benavidez not his mandatory though?
Who?
David Benavidez is the interim champ for the WBC. How the fuck that nigga not his mandatory by now?
Who's mandatory?
Canelo's.
Oh.
That nigga, like, it's the same way Jerron Ennis is Boots is mandatory. I mean, is Buzz mandatory because he got the interim for the IBF. So, nigga, y'all gonna have to fight. And if you don't fight that nigga, you gonna have to vacate. Why the fuck? You know, a little bit special treatment. I'm gonna let that play out, but nigga, it's been 2-3 years now. Niggas been calling for that nigga to fight Benavidez, nigga. How long Benavidez had this motherfucking interim title?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. This ain't right. Oh, nigga, yeah, that's who beat Caleb Plant. He fought David Benavidez. That's right. Unanimous decision. David Benavidez. Oh, it was just his last. Was it? No, this is interim right here too. His last 2 fights. So he got a vacant in 2020. He got a vacant super middle title on the line for Angelo, only due to Benavidez missing weight. Okay, there's that. But his last 2 fights, May 2022 and March 2023, was both interim title fights. So it's been a little while. It's been over a year now. Fuck that, nigga. After this, after this, if Canelo lose, Canelo gonna activate the rematch clause, obviously. So that's a year out the way. But if he wins, he could go on to Bud unless they activate this mandatory, which means Bud would have to wait for him to fight Benavidez, or Canelo would have to vacate, which I don't think he's interested in doing. So it should be after Canelo's fight next week. We should hear something about it, whether Benavidez be his mandatory or not, because it's only the people, Canelo and Bud, talking about Bud versus Canelo. The sanctioning bodies ain't talking about this shit. It's only us talking about it. So they ain't signed off on shit. They could still be like, hold on, nigga, why pump your brakes on this Bud shit? You got to fight Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I kind of hope to happen. As much as I want to see. Matter of fact, nah, because that'll be better for Bud if he fight Canelo before he get his ass whooped by Benavidez, huh? That would be better for Bud to beat this Canelo, not ass whooping Canelo from Benavidez. Because I got Benavidez beating Canelo. Nigga. He a little young buck, but he's 6'2", nigga. He 27 fights in. Canelo got twice that many. Over twice that many. Canelo like 58. $59, 2-2.
59-2.
This nigga, boy, that's a real Mexican record, bruh. That nigga trying to work on the Julio Cesar Chavez record, nigga. that nigga trying to get his Julio Cesar Chavez record, man. Julio Cesar 100 something and 30. Oh man, it's trying to make me log in and shit. Ain't nobody trying to log in, Craig. Jugal. MuZi. Now, like I said, Julio, Caesar, Chafis. Oh, did I cut YouTube on? I didn't mean to cut YouTube on. My bad, YouTube. Skirt. $107. Julio Cesar Chavez got 107 fights, won, 6 lost, and 2 draws. God damn. That's 115 fights. And then Junior not too bad himself. He got 53, 6-1, but we know he ain't fighting no goddamn body. He 53, 6-1. That mean he probably fought 6 people. Probably 6 people with names and lost to all 6 of them niggas. But that's what Tyson say. Tyson say, nigga, man, it's way more better fighters than Floyd. He only 50-0. I know dude back in the day had 180 fights. I'm like, damn, Tyson, don't nobody give a fuck about them niggas. Don't nobody know none of them niggas. I get his point though, but like, unfortunately, that nigga Floyd just happened to go undefeated and do it, making the most money, more than anybody else, and that's just what it is. That nigga Tyson salty. That's what he is. He's salty, nigga. Cause now he's got to share. Cause it was just him. It was just Muhammad and Tyson at first, and then here come pretty boy Floyd stepping in on my motherfucking shine. I was supposed to be the next Ali. That nigga really, and you know how much Tyson loved the history of boxing. He thought he was gonna be the next Ali. Nope. Nope. Here comes this little undefeated ass nigga with the fragile hands. Sorry. Yeah, them niggas don't like each other though, man. 50 Cent thought he was gonna have to handle Floyd lightweight one night. Cause he thought Tyson was gonna try to fight Floyd or something. He's like, man, I thought I was gonna have to handle it lightweight, man. Or handle this heavyweight. Shit.
No, my favorite Tyson stories whenever the Locks thought they were gonna have to stab that nigga. Cause he was staring at I think it was at Mary J. Blind, like he was gonna
Yeah, and like, Tyson crazy.
They're like, we all looked at Sheik Lucha, like, nigga, you the biggest one out the group, nigga, you better storm him first. You might catch some hands, but that's gonna give us the chance to poke him. Yeah,
we gonna need you to be the blanket, nigga. We gonna need you to be the blanket, nigga. We gonna be right behind you. We gonna let you take too many. Nigga, that ain't worse than Roy Jones though. Running up on Fat Joe about that line in the song that he clearly didn't understand. Roy didn't clearly understand. But nigga, Fat Joe, he ran up on that nigga in the club. Fat Joe like, Roy, please, bro, I didn't mean nothing by it. Please don't knock me out right now. But Roy, look around. You see all these niggas? If you hit me, bro, you're not gonna make it out of here. You like, I know. But what's up with I'm like, nigga, please don't knock me out. Like, please don't knock me out, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that nigga Joe just begging. Joe begging for his jaw and for Roy's life. I want my jaw to stay here, and bro, I'm begging for your life too. I don't want to go to the hospital. Cause I'm gonna crack my head on this goddamn table and on the floor when you knock me the fuck out. And then I'm gonna be responsible for killing Roy Jones. All my niggas gonna be in jail. Yeah, man, this is gonna be good for no one. And all over a line that was meant to compliment Roy Jones. Nigga. I wonder, to this day, I heard him talk about it a couple times, but I never heard anybody like specifically explain the line to him. Like, what that means. Like, I was really just calling you the baddest man alive, bro. That's all I was saying. Got these things that'll make Roy Jones lean back. Even Roy Jones lean back. Like, it's just a metaphor, bro. Relax.
I was like, nigga, Roy Jones, you wild. Because I think they caught him in Florida, too. I was like, Roy Jones, New York. I was like, nigga, you wasn't even in Florida in your territory.
Yeah, it was in the New York club, bro. It was in a New York club. He was surrounded by terror squad, nigga. And he was not in any type of terror. That's crazy. That's downright crazy, nigga. That's downright crazy.
Just goes to show you, man, them people from Florida, man, they a whole different psycho, nigga.
Jesus Christ. Now, bruh, yeah, he a straight up Florida man, bro. That nigga a straight up Florida man. Charlo, Pensacola. That nigga got a motherfucking, that nigga so crazy he ended up getting a Russian citizenship. Nigga, them the other craziest motherfuckers on the planet. Them the other craziest sons of bitches. Hell.
Yeah, I forgot that he did go and get that too.
God damn. Hey, this nigga Julio Cesar got 85 knockouts. Fought 115 times, only got knocked out 4 times. That's pretty goddamn good.
Oh man, I forgot to save a video. There's a video of his son. I don't know. It didn't look like it was legal what they was doing in his corner, because if it was legal, they wouldn't have been trying to hide it.
For his son?
Yeah.
Julio Cesar Jr.?
Yeah, it looked like he might have been sniffing some yayo or something.
No.
Like, he's in this corner, right? And like it's like a cut person. They got a water bottle, and then like they put it up to his face. Like they give him some water, and then like he does like something with, like he shakes it off or says something to him, and then they lean the bottle this way and they pull up their other hand. Like let me put it on the stand real quick. Like they like if he's in front of me, I put this right here to block the camera. Yeah. And then I put his hand right here, put something up his nose. And you can see him. Like, and then like they put it down and then they do it again. Like you can clearly see like he's not giving them no more water. He's just using this to block the camera because they see the cameras right there. And so they do this, and then like the cup blocks the water bottle blocks the camera, and like he puts something up his nose, and then he's
no way, bro. No way. No, impossible, Miguel. Impossible. Bro, you think
saw the video so many times? I was like, even if this
did you see it? Hold on. Did you see it from multiple angles?
No, you only see it from one angle.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly. Do you think there's one camera in that whole place? You think there was one camera? No, nigga, there's a camera from every angle, nigga. Ain't no way. I can't believe it. I want to see the video too, but I just think that's why the video would go viral. Because it's like, oh, from this angle, it looked like that nigga too. But I bet you see another angle. He just, it's probably something simple. There's no way.
Why would you trying to block the camera?
That's what I'm saying. He probably not blocking the camera. But from that angle, it looks like he's blocking the camera. But there's probably another camera on the other side right there. You see what I'm saying? But from that, if you just look at that angle, it looked like he's trying to block the camera. I'm just saying, if you ain't see it from multiple angles, if you just flat out believe it, you crazy. From multiple angles. You think there was one camera in there and nobody talked about it? Nobody else seen it? Nobody else, you never heard anybody talk about this?
Shit, I ain't never paid attention to that nigga's fights.
Did you go, I'm finna say, did you go try to look up the video or anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up.
I think we would have heard about this in history at some point. If it happened.
Yeah, I think I found it.
I don't know, man. That just feels like it's awfully difficult to get away with all them cameras.
Look how slick it is. Watch that. I got it.
You finna seen it?
Yeah.
Niggas say, watch how slick it is. Let me see. Let me be the judge, man. Let me be the judge. It is a low light venue. It is a low light venue. I'm finna say he's not hiding it though. He's like blocking the air so you can get a better sniff. It's like some Narcan or something, like some smelling salts or some shit.
Yeah, I got another shot. It was a longer clip, and that shows it like from a little bit higher angle. You can see the little.
What I tell you, this is how you have to think, McGill. I'm telling you, you need to don't just take it. I see. It's at the end of that one YouTube video, huh? It showed it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just clicked. Look, they showing it very clearly right here. It's in like a little tube.
They're like obviously trying to put it in the nigga's nose.
Yeah, like a tube. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the fuck that is, but I don't think he's covering it because it's illegal. I think he's just covering it so he can let him sniff it better because he can't put his own, you sniff, you want to close a nostril. He can't do it with the boxing gloves on. That's funny, nigga. That's funny. I'm like, nigga, no way, bro. No fucking way. Nigga, we seen a nigga use an inhaler during a UFC fight and hell broke loose. Hell nah, what the fuck, nigga? You can't be doing no shit like that, bro. Hey, and that nigga's stupid. I forget his name. What is it? Greg Hardy.
Gilbert Arenas said that somebody's, when he played in his first year, I think he said his first year in the NBA, somebody's Coke bag fell out their socks in the basketball game.
Oh, my God.
It's like, bro, how
the game?
Yeah. It's like, how bad do you have to be? Not to leave it in the locker room, bro, but to take that shit with you in the game and have that shit in your sock.
Yeah, bro, you an addict, bro. I wonder what happened about that. Now that's something. Now that's something that was probably public. Everybody was there, seen it in the game, and it didn't come out because the NBA would not allow no shit like that to come out.
Well, like, yeah, I guess Gilbert Arenas said like they didn't really see it. He's like, we saw it, but nobody else, like, because it was like nobody else really saw the little packet just fly out. Like I didn't see.
I mean, somebody had to pick the shit up.
Yeah. Unless he did like Bobby Brown and was like, oh, let me come over here, tie my shoe.
Speaking of Greg Hardy, that's the nigga who fucked up Hakeem Rockman. You remember Hakeem Rockman was gonna fight Jake Paul. Hakeem Rockman Jr., son of Hakeem Rockman, the dude who was it Tyson or Lennox? Lennox Lewis he fought. I think it was Lennox Lewis. Yeah, Lennox Lewis came back and beat him. Yeah. But yeah, Hakeem Rockman actually lost to a nigga who used to do UFC in Greg Hardy. A fuck up nigga. Like, this nigga fuck up everything, bro. And that nigga beat your ass up, bro.
He dropped you. He fucked up his marriage. He fucked up his NFL career. He fucked up his UFC career.
UFC career. Stupid ass nigga.
I think last time too, they say he was working at Target, I guess, too.
Nah, he been boxing.
Oh.
That's why he had one fight before he fought Hakeem Rockman Jr. He fought a dude who was a debut and knocked his ass the fuck out, a dude named Michael Cook. And then
I guess before the boxing, he was working at Target because they caught him at Target and he was like in the best big ass swole ass.
Yeah, because it was a big gap between UFC. Because I think that was his last fight. It might have been his last fight when he did that inhaler thing. And we watched that. That was some years ago now.
I think they fired him because of that shit.
I think so. I think so.
Because I mean they were just giving him a shot because he was a name.
And there was something else he had fucked up prior to that. I think it was like a domestic violence or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He fucked up his marriage because he beat his. That's why he got kicked out the NFL.
Okay. But I think it was two things in the UFC. Maybe it was just the situation with that chick who was headlining on one of the cards. People was like, "Oh, are you okay with Greg Hardy being on the card?" Because she herself was a victim of domestic violence, and she was like, "What the fuck that got to do with me?" Like, everybody was making a big deal. Oh, they put him on the card and he's domestic violence attacker. It's just like he didn't attack me. They ain't got shit to do with me.
Didn't he do an illegal hit or something? He didn't.
That sounds like him. That sounds like some shit he'll do. But
I think he might have done like a 12 elbow or he hit.
Nah, it wouldn't have been no elbow. It's probably been like knee to down the opponent or some shit. He don't throw elbows like that.
Yeah, no, because he did have two incidents. That's why everybody was like, bro.
Yeah, I remember it was more than the inhaler thing. It was something because he had gotten a second chance off before that. His inhaler thing was his second chance in the UFC. So I forgot exactly what the fuck it was. That nigga fucked up his career. But I mean, he still got boxing. Matter of fact, he finna fight. He fighting on the 30th too. He fighting next weekend too, in Dallas. He fighting another dude named Greg. Greg Corbin. And it's a 4-round fight. Because this is only his 3rd fight, so he's still doing 4 rounds. Probably the one after this will be 6 rounds. So he can make a career with that. Beating Hassan Rahman Jr., you ended that nigga's career, effectively. He only 12-1, but Hassan Rahman done, bro. Bro, you literally fucked up a Jake Paul fight. How did you do that? How the fuck did you do that? That was your one chance. And this nigga talking about right after Hardy beat the fuck out this nigga. 2 weeks later he talking about who the fuck Jake Paul last? Jake, I don't know if it was before the Tommy fight or if it was after. He was like, Jake, if this fight don't work out, I'm still here. I'm still ready. And they clown his ass on Twitter in his own comments, nigga. Bruh, I'm talking about niggas putting videos of Greg Hardy dropping that nigga and everything. Like, bruh, you just got your ass knocked out a week ago. Why the fuck? This is a publicity stunt. What are you doing? They fought in Austin too at the MuZi Theater. Greg and
I remember when that shit happened. I was like, oh, that shit happened in here. I'm like, damn, we should have gone.
Yeah, we known in advance. Shit, a fight like that, nigga, you gonna know like 2 days before or the night of, cause these niggas ain't nobody. They ain't finna be. You ain't gonna see no commercial about it. Hell.
No, I mean, unless you really like follow the website and be like, oh look, they stopping here and doing
what website? Oh, for the MuZi Theater. I was finna say, ain't nobody following no Hassan Rahman website or Greg Hardy website. I follow y'all niggas on Twitter or some shit, but nigga, y'all got a website, it ain't gonna never touch my browser. There's no reason I need to go over there. These niggas are not names. They got a half a star rating out of 5 on box rating.
I didn't even know there was a MuZiSeAN until they were like, oh yeah, you're. It's like back there. I was like. No, was it the MuZiSeAN or the other? Is the MuZiSeAN or the newer one?
MuZi Theater. I don't know. I have no clue.
Cause it's got to be the newer. Cause I don't know, man. There's so many like stadiums downtown. Like I didn't even know. Like the one that Lil Wayne used to always play when South by Southwest would come. That's like an open park. And like I would go there all the time. I didn't even know I was there because we'd always go at nighttime. So I didn't know it was like a theater, like an outside theater thing. I just know it had a water park, like little water things that would come out, and we just go out there and sit on this lake and just chill and just talk. People from church, we go to like Pluckers and then we pull up over there. I was like, well, I didn't even know where the hell I was at. It's 10 o'clock at night. You can't see nothing. It's just like street lights and the walkway and the little lake area.
Right.
I was like, I didn't even know there was a damn theater behind me.
Yeah, he must be from. That nigga must be from Texas. Or no, he from Florida. He must be fighting out of Texas though. It seems like a lot of.
Well, because I mean, once they become cowboys, they usually just stay down here. They don't want to go back.
Yeah.
They don't want to go back.
His next fight is in Dallas next weekend. Tower Club, Dallas.
He a Texas boy now. He ain't going nowhere.
That nigga 6'5", bro, and he fought Hassan Rahman at 320 pounds. And Hassan Rahman 226.
Like
he weighed 100 pounds more than this nigga.
Like talking about people not wanting to leave Texas, nigga, that shit is true though. Like I love watching TikTok videos of people like from California or like other states, and they're like, when you come to Texas and you find HEB and Buc-ee's and
Buc-ee's ain't everywhere. Buc-ee's only in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, sad. That's sad for you guys.
Mexico got a Buc-ee's. It's bootleg Buc-ee's. They was a Buc-ee sent them a cease and desist letter because they literally copied the Buc-ee's logo. They just misspelled it. They just like spelled it like how Spanish people would say it, and they sent them like a cease and desist letter.
Damn.
So they turned the beaver into a chickmunk and they gave him that peso pluma haircut, and they were all like, "All right, we good to go."
Yeah, we're good to go. That's bad. I mean, y'all should have did that from the get go. Y'all should have known y'all wasn't gonna get away with that shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know how that works. They're in a different country. They probably like, nigga, this shit don't apply to us. We right over here, you know. Which I don't know how that works.
This shit, you don't know how much. We might not know how much power Buc-ee's got, nigga. Them niggas.
For real though, nigga. That's what I'm saying. How do you litigate across state lines or across country lines? How do you litigate across country lines?
I mean, it's still copyright infringement, and depending on the laws, I mean, they might have like certain laws in common. I don't know.
I mean,
but like over there,
not like in well, like does Mexico has copyright infringement laws?
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
Because
That's probably why, because they could probably be held accountable either way from both parties. But like in China, ain't no copyright laws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how would you hold somebody in China accountable? You see what I'm saying?
But a lot of the times they're actually, some people are actually cool about it. Cause there's one dude, he was talking about I can't remember what company he worked for, but it turned out that there was a company in where the Yokozuna, they're from Japan or China? Japan, right?
Yokozuna, it sounds like some Japanese.
Not the Yakuza, that's the Yakuza.
That's Chinese, I think. But
yeah, and the triads and shit. It had to be the Yakuza. He got like flown out to tell these people like, yo, y'all are like infringing on our copyright, you know, whoop-de-woo. And then like the dude was all like, do you know who we are? And he was like, no. And the dude, it was the Yakuza, what'd I say?
Yakuza.
Yeah, because he starts taking off his shirt. And
they're Japanese. They're Japanese though. Occasionally Koreans.
Okay, so yeah, it was a Japanese. So he starts taking off his shirt. He starts seeing all the Yakuza tattoos, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he started getting scared. And then like he buttoned his shirt back up, and he was like, "But you're right. You're right. What we're doing is wrong, and we want to do things the right way." He's like, "So how do we compensate y'all for using y'all's image, and how can we go forward doing this the right way?" And he was like, I almost shit my pants.
For using whose image?
I can't remember what company it was. They were using something that was like their brand.
Like the Yakuza's brand is a company's brand, right?
No. The Yakuza, like, let's say that they were using like the Jordan logo.
That's what I'm saying. The Yakuza was using a company's brand for their game.
Yeah.
And then
like their brand or their image or something.
Yeah.
And then like they sent like their consultant to, you know, tell him to stop. And it turned out that he was meeting with the boss, but it was a Yakuza boss. And so he was all like, oh shit. But the Yakuza boss is like, nah, you're right. What we're doing is wrong. We want to do it the right way. So how do we do business going forward?
First of all, sir, we don't want to be associated with you thugs. That's there is no price. There's no price. We just want you to cease and desist, motherfucker. There's no price. We don't want to be associated with. Well, in that case, boys.
In that case, but I'd have been like, look, man, before you show me these tattoos, we could have probably made a deal. Now you show me these tattoos, now I have to walk away.
I mean, just in general, what business would want to be associated with a gang, a murderous gang?
Right, but when he pulled up, he didn't know that they were that. So I was like, maybe
so this must have been like early on in the. Yeah, how the fuck? Wait, no, because Yakuza's old as fuck. How the fuck you don't know who the Yakuza's is?
Right, but he didn't know because the dude was dressed in a business suit. You can't tell until they take their shirts off and then you see all their tattoos.
Wasn't they coming to sit down and talk about the logo being used?
Right, but they didn't know that it was an illegal. They didn't know the company was being ran by the Yakuza. They just thought it was a regular company, like a law-abiding company.
Oh, okay.
And when they pulled up, it turns out it was Yakuza, and they was like, "Oh, we just thought it was
because Yakuza would have like businesses, like gangs have businesses and shit like that.
Yeah.
Other bit, yeah,
They
okay,
had,
I understand. I understand.
they
It
had
could be
they
more.
had a legal business, that was helping them.
Right. Okay, I understand. But yeah, in that case, yeah, let's do business with them. Fuck it. They can protect our stores and shit because now if they got something in the front, that makes some more sense. Okay, I got you. I see now. But damn, nigga, put your goddamn jacket back on, nigga. But goddamn, nigga, you remember the Yakuzas was in the Grand Theft Auto back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like, was it the original or like Grand Theft Auto 2? It was before they got really good, but it was used to be the gang used to be the Yakuzas that you used to have to fight. Yakuzas GTA.
I think it was when you had that German-looking dude, the guy that never talked. And I used to like that game because he used to be able to get super wasted and drive around. And it'd be raining in that town. This is like a Seattle town or Chicago.
Man, bro, I miss old GTA. Like,
Hey man, they already starting to talk about 6.
man, bro, you know what they gotta do for me. I'm not gonna respect it unless this shit can compare to the fucking computer mods these niggas be doing these days.
They already put out video leaks of how it looks.
I don't give a fuck about how it look. The functionality needs to be there. When I step within 20 yards of somebody, they should be able to start hearing my voice. When I step outside of 20 yards, they shouldn't be able to hear me. That's that type of shit. I want to be able to store my guns in the trunk, and I want there to be police. Real humans police. Like, it gotta be shit like that.
Hopefully next week we gonna be on them PlayStations, nigga. I'm gonna hopefully get mine next weekend.
Oh yeah, you talking about it? Yeah, I got some Madden, nigga. We can play some Madden. We gotta find some games we can play together. You definitely you gonna bust my head on that Madden. I'm gonna get better though.
I was about to just wait to get the Spider-Man one, but I was like, nah, I don't want to wait.
Yeah, Spider-Man go hard. Oh, you talking about the Spider-Man PlayStation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nigga, you doing too much. Just get a regular PlayStation. You ain't got to stun on me, nigga. You ain't got to stun on me like that. Ooh, I see you.
Cause I never got like a theme. Like I wanted to get the theme Halo when that hoe came out, and I was like, damn, I missed that hoe.
Well, for this PS5, nigga, they got a lot of I've seen a hell of a lot of skins you can put on them, bro. I'm talking about.
I saw a badass Joker one. I like the purple and green color skin. That whole
like nigga, I wouldn't even fucking buy no theme PlayStation, nigga, because you see the skins I done seen on the internet, nigga. I just don't do the whole skin thing. I don't really care too much for it. You see what my PlayStation is, it's under my fucking desk. Nobody look at it. Ain't got no visitors.
Yeah, my shit gonna be on my TV.
Yeah, but nigga, with them skins, I'm sure them skins probably be the same price as buying a theme PlayStation.
And then I saw one. It was tight. It was like a nice purple with the white and it was like a white and purple skin. That was dope.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of it being all white though.
But nah, I want that Spider game gonna look dope as hell.
Oh man, the graphics on PS5 are stupid, bro. Fucking stupid, bro. And then it's so cool, like having the functionality on the triggers. Like whatever game you playing, if there's resistance, you gonna feel it in the triggers.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Fucking dope. And the vibration is like smart vibration. So like it doesn't just vibrate hard to soft. It vibrates super soft. It can pulse. It can if you driving through gravel, it's gonna feel like you driving through gravel. If you driving on a smooth road, it's gonna feel like you driving on a smooth road. You can feel like the difference in the vibration. It's crazy like a motherfucker. That hoe pretty dope though, man. What else you got? My favorite feature is you got the mute button to your microphone right here. And there's a microphone in the controller, so you ain't gotta plug in and then you can just fucking mic right here. That's clutch, nigga. That's clutch as fuck. But even when I got another mic hooked up, like this the mic I talk through in my PlayStation, I can still mute myself from here. And this is because this is hooked up to my computer actually, not the PlayStation.
Yeah, because I was thinking about waiting for the Spider-Man one, and then I wanted to get the Ragnarok with the God of War. I never played that game, but that game was
You never played God of War, bro?
Nah.
Miguel, you gonna fuck around and buy a bundle, nigga. You gonna fuck around and just buy the bundle of all them hoes one day. Watch. Cause it's Norse mythology and shit, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, bro. I thought you had knew about that franchise, nigga. You ain't never seen me playing it?
No, I seen when you cause I think I remember you playing it when it first came out, I think.
Yeah, the one with his son. I streamed on for a little bit. But nigga, the God of War been going hard. Like nigga, the first and second one went hard, nigga. Like some Dante, it was kinda like Dante's Inferno.
My homie Shannon, he had one, but I couldn't remember which one he had, but I remember it was one of the older ones. It was on the PlayStation 2.
Bro, they go through, cause you know Kratos a demigod, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he go through and fight gods and shit, bro. And you backstory and you tell you like why they don't like Kratos and shit like that, bro. You finna fuck around, and make me go finish that game. I never finished that game.
Nah, yeah, I've heard a lot about I never played the game, but I always kept up with like videos of like the game.
Yeah, bro. That should probably be the first game you buy.
And then
that you gonna play by yourself.
I got mad that they added him as a special character for Mortal Kombat, but it was only available on PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember that. But Xbox had one too.
Yeah, I think we had a Master Chief.
Yeah, that's right. But I'd much rather have Kratos in fucking a Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, but this Mortal Kombat game, man, they got a what's his name? Oh, damn.
Whom?
Not Incredible, man. What's
Invincible.
They got the dudes there.
Omni-Man,
yeah. And they got a dude from what's that other superhero movie? The Superman.
And then they got Homelander.
Yeah, Homelander.
Yeah, they got them niggas on Call of Duty. And I seen the niggas on Mortal Kombat too. That shit go hard though. I was thinking about it, man. I was like, nah, I don't really play Mortal Kombat like that.
I only play it for the story mode, so I might just wait till it's like on the sale.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't really like playing the whole online, cause that shit be these motherfuckers be spamming that shit or.
Yeah, bro, I can't do it. They'll fucking kick my ass and make me hate the game.
Or I know people too, like since controllers got like on Xbox X and S whatever,
mm-hmm.
and on PS5, there's like thick ways you can enhance like how the control reacts. So people like tweak them hoes to like be super.
Yeah,
like if you're slow, I guess like if you're slow, you can make a controller make up for that shit. And if you're, you know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, motherfuckers do all this shit.
Well, niggas buy scuffs like it ain't nothing. Niggas buy scuff controllers with extra buttons. So like to slide in Call of Duty, you gotta hit circle, right? But to hit circle, you gotta take your thumb off of this. So instead of taking your thumb off of this, they add a paddle where this is circle. That's a scuff controller, you know what I'm saying? So they got buttons right here so they can always keep their hands on this. So niggas, bro, some games you just can't play online because niggas be fucking flat out cheating. And I ain't finna pay my money to get my ass beat. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I seen that too. I guess people when they were streaming, they get caught like using shit where they can see through walls and they can find enemies through. I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking aimbot, nigga, bro. You will fucking, and the way you will know it, if you like watching over somebody, like after they kill you, you can watch them. If they aim lock through a nigga that's in a rock, like behind a rock, and they aim and it locks on, they fucking cheating. And they got to be careful to not kill nobody behind the wall, because then when they die, that person dies, they're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait till they come out. But if you like, let's say I'm running, right, and I'm gonna run past this rock. If this nigga shooting at me, and he shoots me through the rock while I'm running past it, I know I got his ass, and I'm reporting his ass, nigga. Oh yes, I will snitch on that ass, nigga. I sure will. Fuck all that.
I was like, damn, I didn't know people be doing all that over some video games.
It's serious out here, bro. It's serious. But them motherfuckers can't I said it's serious and Siri came up. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but them same motherfuckers can't they have tournaments. Them motherfuckers could never enter a tournament. They get their beat in the tournament, nigga.
No, I saw this one chick. She did. I don't know how she got it. They didn't even know how she got it on to.
And they caught that bitch cheating. Yup. And I watched the compilation of a video with it. It wasn't a compilation, but a dude had went down like 10 of the top cheaters in like competition. But that shit is funny as fuck. They get caught. They try to motherfucking play the shit off and shit. Nah, nigga, you got caught, your bitch ass. Sorry ass nigga. I finna watch this soon we get off, nigga. That shit, I love seeing people get caught in the act.
Well, I seen somebody lose in Mortal Kombat 10. I think it was the last one, the one that I got. And like they throw their controller, and like they like try to like storm off, and then like somebody from like the fans they kind of get in his face because I guess he was like being rowdy or whatever, and then he started losing, and so the dude from the crowd like kind of yelled at him, and he pushed the dude from the crowd, and the dude from the crowd decked his ass. Bow.
Nah. Punk bitch. Karma.
Like, and the dude that was playing him, he's just like, what the fuck just happened, nigga? Because like the dude like threw the controller like at the TV and shit that they was playing, and like tried to walk off, and then like somebody told him something, and he got stuck.
Deserving.
I was like, nigga, how the fuck? How you lose your cool? Well, I mean, yeah, Lipe tried to fight me over for playing Mortal Kombat, guys.
It was one bitch, nigga. One bitch got caught. She was on the stream. She's streaming live on Twitch, and she accidentally left or like showed the screen because it's like another program running in the background while you playing.
I see. That's the one that I saw too. She showed the screen,
and she said, "Oh my God, did she use my computer? I'm gonna text her. She must have used my computer and left this on." Stupid fucking bitch.
That's the very first one I saw with that chick too. Yeah.
Oh, this like a little Asian chick or something. She fucking stupid, bro. Like, look, bro, when you get caught, just go on fess up right now. Don't try to dig it, bro, because you look stupid. You would look stupid. That shit was funny, bro. That's why I gotta watch some of this shit, bro. That shit was too funny. This the one I watched, I think. But
that was the first one I seen. That's why I was like, what? People are cheating like they got, oh, damn.
And to have the audacity to cheat in a tournament, bruh. Cause now, you know, nowadays you can sign up for tournaments right from your game. Like they do tournaments on the game now. Like you ain't gotta go nowhere. They just, you can go to Call of Duty tournament. What was I playing? I was playing baseball. You can on the sports games you can enter tournaments.
Now yeah, like in shit, as long as I can remember in Madden, even on this Xbox One, you can do like if you do the fantasy draft, you can do like a whole season where you play. They make you like a league, like everybody has a team.
Yeah.
And you play so and so on Thursday.
Oh, that's shit. I like shit like that. But they do motherfucking tournament every day of the motherfucking week on most games. And it's like take like a few hours or whatever. The last person, I think there's like a small prize for like the last person. Fucking dope.
And I think they did that one time, like in my senior year of high school. I think they did like a tournament. Like everybody had a PlayStation, whatever was out at the time, and they all joined the league. And it's like they had to have a couple of different leagues. I don't even think so. I don't think we had all 32 people. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like 10 people got a team, and then the other whatever was robots. And you had like a scheduled game, like you play so and so on this day, and then the next day so and so play or whatever.
Yeah, I like shit like that.
I don't know if they still do it because I haven't seen it on the thing. But yeah, like you could join the league and it'd be like all your friends pick a team on that league. Somebody be the Bengals, somebody be the Cowboys. And then you can even do the fantasy draft. Be the Cowboys, but you might end up having Tom Brady as your quarterback.
Yeah, I like doing fantasy drafts, bro. I like doing fantasy drafts. I think that'll be better. So you in control of your own destiny. You know what I'm saying? I might want to be the Texans, but I don't want the Bill O'Brien Texans. No sirree. I don't even want the Lovie Smith Texans. I don't want none of that. I want a whole nother coach. I want everything different. We can keep J.J. Watt. We can, whatever year it is. I'm pretty sure he was on the team at that time. I want J.J. Watt.
Man, nah, the Texans, bro. Boy.
It's hard to watch, Miguel. It's like they're throwing the games. It's like they're throwing the games. Speaking of cheaters, these niggas cheating for the other team.
I feel like they throwing away the games, and then they don't even get draft picks, like good draft picks.
Bro, I'm telling you, somebody is squandering that shit. Like,
they just
on
laundering
purpose.
money, bro. They laundering money, bro. That's what they do.
Bro, it gotta be, bro. Like, nigga, like you said, they're not even getting good draft picks that make any fucking sense. And you trade a top wide receiver to get two running back. We already running two running backs. You get a third running back and y'all gonna use all three of them regularly? What the fuck? Nigga. Bro, they gave up D-Hop to get a third running back, bro.
And they trying to say that the like right now that they were kind of forced to get a black coach because of how they did the other black coach.
Kinda.
So
yeah, they was kind of.
That's another reason. That's another reason why somebody was saying that, like, man, that's another reason why they tanking. They're like, they got another black coach. They just keep making.
Try to get him out of there. Yeah.
Not just that, but like because they really don't care about the franchise. They're like they can't, like,
bro. There's no way they can. Yeah, bro. That's what it is. They probably wanted to get rid of D-Hop so they can get a nigga who don't want as much money on the team. I wonder how close they is to the cap. I know they ain't nowhere near the cap.
Cause like even the head coach that they got right now, I just looked them up. I was like, bro, nobody knows who all these other coaches available, and y'all went with. I don't know who the fuck this
They got rid of Lovie Smith.
Yeah.
And is another black dude.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're just recycling black dudes. Cause the first black dude they got was it Cully? I forget his name, but he was a light skinned black dude. But that nigga was like 62 years old. Y'all obviously are not making a long term move here. They went and found the oldest black dude they could possibly fucking find.
That I'm telling you, bro, they just laundering money. That's the most.
Again, bro, they seriously, in all seriousness, Houston, Texas organization needs to be investigated, bro. Like, there's no way that they're trying to make sound decisions, bro. They are squandering this motherfucking organization, bro. I have no clue how do you expect to win. You keep changing coaches every goddamn year.
At least the Redskins owner was racist, but they was still working. I don't know what the hell y'all doing over here.
Nigga, I'm finna say, where is he going with this? At least he was racist. What? What are you talking about? I'm finna say, I think you put the at least in the wrong part of that statement there.
Oh, yeah.
He was racist, but at least they was winning.
Yeah. At least they was doing something. They was, putting butts in seats. Texans don't even look like they trying to put butts in seats, man.
Miguel damn near said they was winning, but at least he was racist. What? What? That shit funny. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, there's no way somebody is, bro. I want to know who's making the decision, bro. Like what is going on, bro? The GM must be like in a vegetative state, and his wife making all the decisions or something. Ain't no motherfucking way.
I forgot who the owners was, and they were talking about it. They're like, bro, these owners is terrible. Like, I forgot who it was, man. God dang.
I can't even fathom. The Rockets trash too, bro. Rockets are just as bad as the Texans. Just as bad. It's crazy. Like as good as the Astros are, that's as bad as the Texans and Rockets are.
And it's crazy though, because I think it just comes along with this whole look, man, we're not gonna sugarcoat this shit here, but it is the South, and these motherfuckers is racist, and these motherfuckers do love owning people. But
they don't. They see it
I
as
feel like-
territory. They see it as territory. They don't want a bunch of black people on their territory.
because, but no, not just that. Even look at Jerry Jones. He wants control of everything. That's the cowboy way. That's everybody's way down here in Texas. It's my team. You can't tell me what it's my team.
I mean, yeah, I mean it is their team though, but I'm saying like just in general, it does.
No, but like I mean the way they try to control everything, like Jerry Jones ain't got no business being in no coaching room. Nigga, leave the coaches alone.
Yeah. I was man,
And
like
God knows what the Texans are doing. They just probably like, hey, look, y'all just show up. Just show up. I feel like that's what they tell the coach. Just show up and put a game plan together.
Dane Dash been trying to buy an NFL team forever. He been trying to buy an NFL team forever. Now this nigga talking about I'm finna start my own league. Good luck, buddy. Good fucking luck, bruh. You know he think he can just do. I don't take no's. I just go do my own thing. I'm just watch. Okay.
Nah, he a little bit delusional.
A little bit. That nigga still think he make like yeah. You did a lot, bro. That nigga still think he that nigga, bro. You ain't done nothing major in forever, nigga.
This nigga still think Rockaway is the #1 brand in the whole world. Like nigga, Rockaway.
I'm happy for the nigga's success. Don't get me wrong, but nigga, you gotta tone down the arrogance a little bit. Like talking to that nigga is cringy, bro. He don't let nobody say anything to him, nigga. Like it's oh my, he's fucking douchebag, bro. Like he fucking douche at times, bro.
He don't know how to evolve with the times. He just stuck back in that 80s era, whatever the fuck that.
If that nigga had made a major move in the last 10 years, then maybe he can still talk that shit. But like nigga,
that's what I'm saying. Like he trying to live off moves he made in the 80s,
yeah,
but ain't no power moves made now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like to be talking like that, you should have secured a football team. Then you can talk like that. Jay-Z can talk like that. He really disgruntled because Jay-Z on with a football team and you ain't, nigga. Shit.
Nah, he on with Jay-Z on with the NFL league, not with the football
whole league.
team.
Yeah, the whole league, nigga. Shit.
You trying to get a team, nigga. This nigga on with the league, nigga.
Yeah. And Jay-Z stole the nigga whole company and everything, so that nigga disgruntled. Jay-Z stole the whole thing, nigga.
But talking about like shit from the 80s and 90s, everybody was giving Puff Daddy props for giving his artists back with their rights or whatever.
He did it for him, self-serving.
No, that's what that chick from the Danity Kane making the band group.
Yeah, trust me, I know Danity Kane. I love him.
She was like, he only did that. She was like, because our music wasn't making as much money. She was like, because we would get like at least a $300, $200 check, or sometimes even $1,000. She was like, now that we own it, they're not, we don't know what to do with it. So like we were talking about last time, they don't know what to do with these rights. So there's no spins. People ain't buying the songs.
Right.
And another rapper too, he was like, bro, some of us, it's like nobody wants to hear me. Even though I was a bad boy artist, right. My song's not getting no commercial requests.
You don't hear these songs in movies or nothing. Ain't nothing really went popped off like that.
Right. It's like nobody's requesting this song for a commercial, for a movie, for the background of a movie, for nothing. For nothing, nigga.
I think he did that because he's coming out with this new project, the new album and shit like that. He wanted the light to be looking good on him. Plus, it's another story and shit like that.
That's what that chick from Danity Kane said. She was like, he's got a new project coming out, so he wants to look good in front of the light, like he's doing something.
That's all it was, bro. That's all it was.
She was like, he just looking out for himself. She was like, that's why she can talk about it because she didn't sign for that. Because you got to sign a non-disclosure agreement that you're not going to talk about Bad Boy, Puff Daddy, his son's music.
I wouldn't do it.
His son's music, bro. You can't even criticize his son's music in a negative light. You got to say it's good or no comment.
And that's smart on Diddy's part. But you're dumb if you sign that shit. I'm not. Yep. Nope. I guess we done doing business then, bro. Because I'm not finna that's one thing I want to do is chain my mouth up, my nigga. I'm gonna speak on what the fuck I want to speak on, my nigga. You got to be paying me handsomely for me to shut the fuck up. Handsomely.
And this the singer from Danity Kane that's dated Trump Jr. when he was married. So she, you know, what I'm talking about the blonde bitch.
Yeah. No, I know.
She was all like, yeah. She was like, he trying to make people sound non. And then she even told him, she was like, nah, honey, y'all speak up. She was like, if y'all need them $200,000 or whatever, I got you. She was like, we'll find a way to get you that money. She was like, but don't sign them NDAs.
But is that the same chick who he met at the gay bar? Junior met some chick he was trying to fuck with at the gay bar, nigga. that nigga, hey, I'm finna go to the gay bar with it, nigga. Fuck it. If that bitch wanna meet at the goddamn dumpster, we finna meet at the dumpster. I'm finna smash this bitch though.
I don't know, that chick with Danny Kane, supposedly they had like a full-blown relationship. Like he was gonna leave his wife. That's what he had told that. Like, you believe this nigga, hoe? You stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I think I was watching the video on somebody trying to say that all these motherfuckers was gay. Shit. And I watched it. I didn't immediately dismiss it because Dick Gregory said the same thing, that Trump was gay. But it's Dick Gregory, so you take it with a grain of salt. He also said that there's two Trumps. Red tie Trump is different from blue tie Trump. The other one's a clone. I'm like, nigga, what? Whatever. Like, so I'm taking in one ear and out the other one. But the reason why he said he was gay, he's like, Trump talks shit about everybody, about women, about the blacks. Who he don't talk shit about? The gays. Cause he one of them. Like, ooh. Now they trying to say Obama gay and shit. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. They've been trying to say Michelle is a man for years, bro. Yeah. The woman ain't no goddamn man.
Like now they showed like she got broad shoulders. I was like, so does Serena Williams.
Nigga, Serena Williams got more legs and no muscle than all y'all. So whatever.
Serena Williams built like a running back more than some of these running backs.
Yeah, nigga, that's just called good genes and slavery, nigga. The fuck.
Nah, I told my dad that because I was telling him about because he was watching tennis one time. Like he'd be watching random sports. Because now they got everything on ESPN and ESPN Spanish, nigga. They got rodeo, they got tennis, they got the other game that's like tennis. They got the little ball with the little net on that hole. I be catching my dad watch golf, nigga, all kinds of shit. And he was watching tennis, so I brought up the Williams sisters and how they was being like racist towards them. And I was like, it's funny though, Dad, because they were calling them monkeys and how they're like swole like a man, but all this is white people's fault. It's like for trying to breed the best slaves. This is what you get.
Who was
the best
that
athletes.
dude, man? Who was that dude that said that? I forget his motherfucking name. The black athlete is superior athlete because they got the big high thigh muscles that go up into the back. And from slavery, the slave owner would breed his big black buck with this big woman, with this biggest woman, and that's the genes that, bro. They fired that nigga over that take. But all he was saying, he was saying the truth. He was saying the truth, bro. He didn't say nothing derogatory in that motherfucking thing. I got to find this shit.
Like if he would have called them some monkeys or some coons,
nothing like that. All he said was because of slavery, their genes are better and they will be better athletes. And then he said, all that's left for them is to take up the head coaching jobs. There'll be nothing left for the white man.
No, I did hit, and they're like, he was fired like the next. I did see that.
Forget, it wasn't Don Imus. I don't know why Don Imus Don Imus had the hi, I'm Don Imus, whatever voice it was. The black athlete.
Yeah, but he was saying that. I think like his whole point was like trying to keep them black people down because of that. But he wasn't saying that that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what they were doing. Like that's what people do or something. I don't know.
Jimmy the Greek. Jimmy the Greek. That was his name.
Hey, them Greeks be racist too, but they don't hold back. They ain't gonna tell you how it is.
Jimmy the Greek was a sports guy. He broadcasted a little bit, but he was the debating, what do you call it? The numbers guy. Hey, you take this team, take the points on this team. I got them to win by 21. He would do that shit. Jimmy the Greek. He was that type of dude. But
he was the draft kings of his era, but he didn't take the bets. He just told you what to do.
Basically, basically. And he was like the number one dude for that. Everybody would listen to him.
reporter from WRC TV,
I ain't
is asking questions
I've been
about
kind
Martin
of
Luther King's
bet,
birthday.
but I ain't trying to bet no couple hundred. I'm just trying to bet a couple 20, couple 40 maybe.
Yeah. Oh, and this was on Martin Luther King's birthday.
Asking questions about Martin Luther King's birthday and the progress blacks have made in society. There, CBS sports commentator Jimmy the Greek Snyder gave his impressions of blacks and coaching in the National Football League. His answers could raise as much controversy as the statements by former Dodgers executive Al Campanis
I didn't recognize it until you said that shit about the coaches. Oh, that's less if you take the coaching job.
On ABC's Nightline News program.
Pretty soon they're going to have to equalize it for the blacks, for the Greeks, the Jews, and for everybody.
He was talking about equal rights.
You know,
and is it equal?
It's funny because Joe Rogan, he be
they've got everything
with that shit. Oh, he's such a beast.
There's not going to be.
Here it is.
The white guy, it's technical. It's technical. The paralysis experience.
What are you talking about?
They were saying that Joe Rogan he be being racist when they be black. They be like, oh, he's such a specimen. He's like a human specimen.
Oh yeah, everybody been saying that forever. That's just been they even did that on Key and Peele. They y'all remember that skit? And Keegan he's like let me cause the dude did it, like he did look at a specimen, and then he's like, oh, he's so talented, he's such a smart athlete, so cerebral, and then like Keegan was like, what the fuck? He's like, let me do an experiment here, and he put up like a black player, freak of nature, monster, and then he'll put up Tom Brady, cerebral, intelligent, like, and he's like, what the fuck? And then he put up another black one. He find just an absolute beast, just a savage. Like, god damn, bro. Yes, bro. Key and Peele covered a lot of ground too, bro. Key and Peele covered a lot of situations. If you ain't seen that, then you got a lot of Key and Peele to go watch, bro. You ain't seen all the Key and Peele episodes, cause I be coming across new skits that I ain't seen on not new, but skits I ain't seen on YouTube. And I know I done seen every episode. You might just fall asleep sometime, whatever. But nigga, Key and Peele was a hard hitter, man.
I like the one where it's the two UFC fighters, and the one dude's like it's like the hood dude, and then the other dude that's like super Christian, but he's like, he's going to meet his maker. I will be drenched in his blood. Blessed be God.
Yeah.
Like, he said what?
Or that slap ass. Slap ass. Slap ass. Slap ass? That nigga was come on, man. Slap ass, man. Come on, man. Just one, man. Bro, they fucking stupid, bro.
I like that one, and the one with the hats with the stickers, and then they got the hat.
That spot the fuck on, nigga. That shit, that's how niggas be though. Bro, we used to keep the tag on everything. That shit on the shirt. Nigga bought a tall tee from the gas station. Got the tag on that hoe. Nigga, what the fuck is we doing? Dress gowns and shit, nigga. T-shirt gowns. Bro, we tripping.
Somebody had made a TikTok video talking about back in the 2000s when you used to walk out with your white tee from the gas station. They played the song "Yip" and my white tee. The dude sitting there, he out there dancing. He like,
looking at
just the whole day he just chilling outside the gas station in the big ass tall tee that he just bought from the gas station.
Yeah, nigga shit, boy.
I was like, damn, bro, I forgot. People used to get everything. I think the tall tees, the hats, the beanies, the bandanas.
The bandanas, of course. Big ass jeans.
I was like, bro. And then I be going to the Indian gas station sometimes and be looking at the hats like, man, hey, man, let me put my hat up in here, man. Get this shit out.
That's how the gas station usually do though. That like you can I mean, if it's like a like a mom and pop kind of gas station, like you can't go into no Valero with this shit, or maybe you can, but niggas would have like they mixtapes or not they mixtapes, but like niggas would do like a mix of like all the hottest songs of the last 2-3 years, and they'll put them hoes in the gas station.
Nah, well, I don't know, cause like some of these gas stations, they be having like I think it's a shell by my house. They be having like the little CBD and the kratom section. I'd be like, I don't think this is in the Shell catalog.
Yeah. So that'll probably be one that'll be willing to do some shit like that. You come to them niggas with a lit, cause even Lowe's, and I would imagine other places that sell like live plants and shit, they buy those plants from people, like
from local nurseries or whatever.
Yeah, from local nurseries or whatever. And like the setup with it is the nursery don't get paid until they sell it. Like, so they basically the free part
They
is
kind of Amazon it. They Amazon in that.
kind of, but the free part for you is you get somewhere they put it on their shelf. They got shelf space for you. You know what I'm saying?
You got a display area or whatever.
Right, you get to display it. Like, that's usually not supposed to be for free, but they're not gonna charge you until they sell it. Then they sell it, and then there's somebody, if it needs to be watered, they're also watering that hoe every week too. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool that they do that. I don't know what the percentage is they take, but
Nah, cause one of the FS partners, he wants to start a clothing brand, and I was like, all right, man. Well, I was like, well, he's like, I just, it's like I got to figure out the designs I want. He's like, but I'll have you. He was like, you make them for me. I was like, I bet.
yeah.
And I was telling him, I was like, man, just tell me what you need. I was like, look, man, we got multiple ways to make these shirts.
Yeah.
I was like, and then he knows somebody that, I think he said he knows 2 people that own the smoke shop. And I was like, I bet, bro. I was like, we can put my shirts in there. We can put my trays in there. And they can put my hats in there. Like, just give us a little shit, nigga. We'll buy it. The little hanger, the little hang up ones that you can stand up, set up.
Yeah, nigga, we gotta shop some ideas though. We gotta shop some more ideas, nigga. So we can get some catalogs, nigga. And you can have some gotta be some like gimmicky shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like some.
What I want to do for because the Oklahoma game and the UT game's coming up, I want to find like a graphic designer. And I remember back in high school, and I see some of them online, but they're like old from back in the day. They're like old posters or like old cartoon characters, like Oklahoma's mascot fighting against Longhorn mascot, and like if somebody drew it, they like either like the carriage is being pulled by the Longhorn and the Sooners like smacking them, or the bull is like chasing a little Indian with Oklahoma attire.
Yeah.
Like I was like do something like that, but I was gonna be like have them do me a drawing like with both mascots being like football players doing something against each other and sell that shirt for like around the game.
Yeah. Yeah, shit like that. There's just gotta be some gimmicky shit, something you can play off of. You know, like you playing off the colleges right there. They're gonna pick it up because of the college. Shit like use like old cartoons that that's not copyrighted, I guess, or I guess it kind of don't matter at this stage. Scooby snacks or some shit, some like I say, scenes from pictures. Like I said, I don't know if you can print pictures and shit like that, but people, I was gonna say people bought it like Smokey and Creed, damn, like that picture right there, shit like that. Find like dope ass sayings. Even just like word t-shirts. Like if it's a dope ass saying, it can go. You know what I mean? And then you can just figure out how you want the font to be on that bitch, and you ain't gotta even do too much with that hoe.
Like the other one that I have an idea for is it's like an embroidery, either like a shirt. I wish I could. I need my mom took 2 machines for embroidery to get fixed, but they couldn't fix them, so they offered her store credit.
Oh, nice.
So she's gonna try to get a machine. So she's like, you should come with me since you be doing the shit with the machines. But there's this one, it's like pregnancy shirts, like doing like the ultrasound and like saying like it's a boy. Like you could do some real badass shit for like shit like that.
Yeah. That's too occasional though. You want something just universally. Oh, what was I thinking?
Because I'm in the case though, because I mean like that's like shit seasonal, that shit like that sells.
Yeah, but you're gonna be shitting on it the rest of the seasons. Ain't nobody. Sure, you want a variety.
But those are made to order though, because it's gonna be
okay. There you go. But I'm talking about shit that you got like. So you gonna do like the gas station thing. You got to come with 50 shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or 60 shirts. I got 20 of these, 20 of these, 20 of these.
But not like this. Oh, go ahead.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, look, like this my little thing of the little patches I've been working on. I got like a little box.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's hard.
Like I did the Bel Air, the red one, and then I just did the blue one. I need to just cut it out cleaner.
Yeah, that Riley and that them Bulldog nigga, put them on the head or something, nigga. That'll be fire.
Yeah. That's the next video I need to do for my for the page. But yeah, I got the pictures and the videos. I mean, stitching them hoes or making them out.
One of my favorite one that you could likely steal with no consequence, or you can make it yourself because you can put images together, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a bear, right? Whether it's just a bear's head or a full bear, and you put some deer antlers on it, and under it you put beer. Cause it's a bear deer, but it's a beer. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite shirt. It's I seen it first in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's just fucking the beer bear. And my partner bought me the t-shirt.
That's the other one I like for high schools, and then you can switch the football color to school colors or the numbers.
Yeah, that's hard.
I want to do that for the soccer ball, baseball, basketball.
That's hard.
Like
and another idea. Okay, so just getting your own catalog of and you gotta be looking for shit like that every day, bro. If you see a good saying, nigga, pimp the church out, ho. Nigga, fucking go through get the best Bible verse and just print them hoes on the t-shirt. Simple.
John 3:16.
Nigga. and write it on the t-shirt, all that shit there. Boom, nigga, you finna sell that hoe off top. And then if you want to get creative with it and put it a picture or whatever, you do all that. But nigga, they gonna buy a Bible verse. Pimp Jesus. Anyway, even beyond that, getting your own catalog of good ideas, we need to find you know how like people that got like YouTubes and shit, like how you can go buy a t-shirt under there from whatever company they're using. They're paying for their service, and it's like a pay to order whatever type situation too. Maybe you could do that for people. You know what I'm saying? Like if your customer.
Well, that's what I thought about doing for since we like I'm just sipping sauce. I wanted to make him like a shirt or a hat, and then be like make him one for himself, and then be like, yo, like we can make like 100 just like special.
Yeah, that's how you store it. That's how you store it. You ask that nigga, can you send him some free shit? Cause they all take free shit. And Sauce does more getting on camera in his videos now. At the end, he get on and he'll be wearing, you know what I mean? Who is it? Like Charleston White. Charleston White get free shit all the time, and he'll wear it. He'll wear it on his interview. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got this. Such and such gave me this. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of people that do shit like that.
That and I could do him a hoodie because I follow Sauce and he be doing like a lot of gym shit. So get him like a hoodie or like some sweats or something.
Bro, I DM that nigga on Instagram before and he hit me back. I told you.
Yeah.
So nigga, he humble. He'll speak. You know what I mean? If you got and then my whole thing be like, before I start talking about what my I like to update some new shit on my page. So just when they see, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make this gonna be the first page they see. This is my hottest new shit that's out right now. It's what, you know what I mean? Best quality videos.
Well, like that's
website right here.
Like on my stories, that's why I was doing like all the Jordans that I had done. And then I eventually wanted to do like just one video with all the hats that have Jordan, even like the ones that I have with the double Jordan and shit.
Yeah.
It could be like, yo, this is whatever for this collection.
Nigga, shit, right now Dion popping. If you gonna go college, do some Dion shit.
Well, no, that's the other thing I'm working on is college mascots. Like I had already done.
Do you believe? Shit. Do you believe? 21 on each side on the sleeve or something. 21. Do you believe? It's simple shit.
Cause I just did like the little Oklahoma horse, the Miami. Yeah. I did a Bevo, but my Bevo was the right height, but I made him a little too skinny, and I was like, I need to make him wider because next to the other two mascots I got, he looks all like small. I was like, nah, I can't do Bevo like that.
Yeah. I need boxing t-shirts, nigga. I need boxing t-shirts. I be wanting all the fucking boxing t-shirts, nigga. I need to get my weight up on boxing t-shirts for sure.
Shit, nah, man, I'm mad that they didn't come pick up this package.
I almost got my shit.
Because usually I could, I go to the little drop box and just put it in there. But this one, because it's bigger, it don't fit in those boxes, in those little shipment boxes. So I don't know how. I guess I have to take it to the front counter But like the shirts, I can put them hoes in my little shipping bags and send them hoes.
Front counter or what? At the post office?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you ship packages.
No, well, usually they sometimes have like a basket, even for like the bigger boxes that you can put it in, so that you don't have to wait in line. You just like, cause I already paid for it.
You got a PO box?
No, like I already paid for this, like the ticket. I just have to drop it off, but I guess I have to drop it off inside or give it to somebody inside because my box doesn't fit in the drop-off boxes. They're supposed to be like a big-ass cart that you can usually drop shit off at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's at. Sometimes it'd be like next to the counter or like in the far corner of one of the counters. But yeah, I didn't get to see it last time because last time that I made a shipment, it fit in the little in the shipping box.
So you just bought the stamp and sticker and shit before and printed out yourself.
Yeah, because there's a company called Pirate Bay that they it's a free service, but they give you discounts if you use their shit. Like it's like 45 cents, sometimes $1 cheaper than actually getting the UPS or the UPS or the US Postal Service shit directly from them. A couple dollars cheaper.
Okay. Yeah, they charge you. I mean, it depends on the weight of your package, just right.
Right. And like on here, like I just put it because I got a weight, I got the shipping, the measuring tape, so I just measure the box, give them the details, and they're like, all right. And I always like my shit was like 1040, or not 10 inches and 10.40 inches, and I was like, that's 10.5 inches.
Yeah.
Just so that they don't return that shit.
Right. Yeah, for sure. That'll be some bullshit.
I was so mad. I was like, man, these people didn't pick this hoe up, man. This hoe been outside forever. I've been trying to make sure people ain't stealing this shit. Y'all never can.
Hey, niggas, somebody steal my shit and be mad as a motherfucker. Oh, man.